did I not mute my mic before I... oh well, not up to anything. But okay, getting started here in just a little bit. So yeah, we're going. Giving an audio sound check real quick. It's gonna cause some feedback, but whatever. Okay. Alright. I know the game audio, the music is super loud. Maybe a touchdown. 22. Okay. Finagling with stuff. We'll get started here in a little bit because then there's the boy. Hello. How's it going? I never have him so up close to the camera, so like when I'm really exaggerating, I can like make him animate super well. What? Recalibrate the camera. He's kind of sitting weird. There we go. That's him straighter. Hey. Okay. We're going here. We'll be getting in just a moment. Oops. Getting my phone in the tripod while having it plugged in. Hey, this is Timmara, signing on with Shovel Knight. Okay, so yeah, Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. Kind of diving in. This is not actually my plan for the day. I had something else, like, lined up, and it just didn't work out. And so I go, like, well, okay, let me, like, do some thinking, and then I watched this morning IGN's review of Mina the Howler, or the Hollower, because that game is out in 2 days. Yacht Club's newest game that's been highly anticipated. And Shovel Knight for a, like, you know, for a while was, like, in my top 10. I played it so much originally on PS4. I'm playing this on Switch because it was a fast download. So, yeah, this is impromptu, but yeah, I figured why not play some Shovel Knight? How much? How long? We'll see how it goes. But we'll get into it. Gonna move the boy over. Okay, so we're getting started here because, yeah, we're going to start game. It's been a while since I've done, like, a full playthrough of Shovel Knight. I do have, like, or I did do a Let's Play of it. I can't remember what year it was. It was a long time ago. But I've been meaning to redo it because, like, yeah, I've been meaning to replay the game, do a long play, get really thorough into it. Because I never played the DLCs, on the channel as well. But because there's a lot to Shovel Knight. Like, for what it is, there's so much. Because we got the Shovel of Hope campaign, Plague of Shadows, Spectre of Torment, which, you know, by itself maybe rivals the base game, and that's saying something, and King of Cards. And it's been a long time since I played through Shovel Knight and even some of the DLCs, but I figured why not? This would be a fun excuse to. So, Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope. Whoops. So we're just gonna make our profile. Okay, enter body swap mode. Before you begin, would you like to swap the bodies of any characters in the main cast? No, you can perform this action at any time in the pause menu. I like that. That is fun, where we can actually, like, change, like, the appearance of multiple characters, and they have unique designs when you do. I think I'm gonna go with default, though, for this run, but that is still just, like, a really great, like, mechanic they just added into the game as part of DLC. So, sorry, like, I've got so much to ramble about with Shovel Knight already. Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers. Of all heroes, none shone brighter than Shovel Knight and Shield Knight. VTuber's not is off as I'm trying to read something. But their travels together ended at the Tower of Fate, when a cursed amulet wrought a terrible magic. When Shovel Knight awoke, the tower was sealed, and Shield Knight was gone. His spirit broken, a grieving Shovel Knight went into a life of solitude. Of solitude! But without champions, the land was seized by a vile power, the Enchantress, and her Order of No Quarter. You can tell when I'm done messing with my phone when the VTuber starts working again. Now the tower is unsealed, and devastation looms. A new adventure is about to begin! Yeah, I hope the VTuber's out of the way for this. Like, you know, sitting in the corner is, like, good enough, but yeah, Shovel Knight. Like, just even looking at it again, it's been a long time. Like, it's a game I've or, like, I can't remember what my last profile save was. But it's, like, last time I played this, I did just get really into it, and so, like, I think I almost finished the whole game in just, like, a sitting. I got really close to finishing proper speedruns for this at one point in my life. But yeah, Shovel Knight is just something I dabble into, and you're like, I should really play this. Like, let's just get a feel for it, you know, and have fun with it before playing it on the channel again. And then I just get, like, completely into it, and then just keep playing. So yeah, I've been meaning to do this on the channel for a long time, for another time. Because my original Let's Play I did of it, I can't remember what year it was. It was, like, pretty early into my, you know, channel's life. And, you know, had fun with it, kind of fumbled around with it. But, yeah, like, just my audio mixing was really bad at the time, and I've got so many more, like, nuance and interesting thoughts to share, I'd like to think. Whoop, that was close. Bonk. Hey, Ann. Boink. Good time to show up to see this dragon, as I give him a horrible headache. Yeah, you can't get me, you big dummy. But, so yeah, and like, Shovel Knight is also just like so good as a co-op game. I played it in co-op with some friends, and there was just like, actually it was when me and my friend were recording the Sonic Forces playthrough. Used to give me my crown. You already got it. But yeah, me and my friend because we were like doing a Sonic Forces playthrough on my channel. He was recording with me, and then we finished that up. It's like, you just want to play Shovel Knight for a bit, and we were just like losing our minds. So yeah, forgive just like my train of thought as I just like go. Woo, that was close. Almost knocked myself into the thing. Looking for cracks on the walls in order to see where like secrets are. And the effects of using your shovel and Shovel Knight's abilities, where he can, like, stab forth with his shovel, but it has knockback to it. The music is so good. Like, everything about Shovel Knight is so good. Even just, like, how this game looks. It is not aged a day in 2014? No, in 12 years. And, you know, that's just kind of like the aesthetic. This is, like, what it, you know, in your mind what like an NES game felt like, you know? Or I suppose more, well, yeah, kind of like a mix of NES, more Super Nintendo, but you know what I mean. Like, just sort of like this nostalgic kind of like, you know, feel, but it's just like smooth and seamless. Might as well break as many of these as I can to get gems. I played this first level so many times, and yet if I miss a secret, I'm gonna feel really stupid. I had a dream once it was a zombie apocalypse and I had to trowel with a long handle. Probably not the best way to survive it, but you know what? If it's you work with what it would, you work within your means. I mean, if you had Shovel Knight's powers, then you know you'd probably be fine. Gotta remember. Okay, the bubbles come back. Because I was thinking, he's like, did I just trap myself? It was shockingly effective, but also dreams, so they're not very accurate, I assume. I mean, depending on how fast the trowel wears, like, long handle gives you reach to, like, push zombs away. You know, it's got a pointed end, so probably very effective for, like, spearing into the face, so maybe there's a chance. Yeah, so many gems, so many monsters. Some Zomboid-ass weaponry. Whoop. There we go. Bonk. Just boop his big skull away. Adjusting my camera a little bit. Yeah, I'm just like into the flow of just like going into the game. It's just like, like so nostalgic, oddly. Got these checkpoints. I wonder how daring I want to be with those, because I could do shenanigans with those. You know, inspired by like things like Zelda 2 and DuckTales, where you got like the shovel like stab downwards, kind of like Link's stab attack. And you use that, and kind of like what Hollow Knight would eventually do, use it as a pogo to like bounce off enemies and obstacles to platform, and, you know, deal damage to enemies. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. So yeah, I'm just going through my train of thought. Again, like, Meat of the Howler, because it got delayed from last year, and apparently, like, despite the massive success... Well, I say despite the massive success of Hollow Knight, because Yacht Club, when Hollow Knight became, like, a huge hit, they just kept adding more and more DLC, and didn't, like, increase the prices until, like, the, you know, the Treasure Trove Collection came out. So, you know, we were getting a lot of Shovel Knight content for free for a long time. And on top of their other games, Shovel Knight, what was it? Pocket? I can't remember. Shovel Knight Pocket. It was like their roguelite, like a match 3 game, which I liked, but yeah, just like nothing's had the same, like satisfied the same itch as a Shovel Knight base. Nope, almost forgot. There we go. And then Shovel Knight Dig. So, like, there's been nice Shovel Knight spin-offs. I thought there was another one that was coming out, because there is, Shovel Knight XD coming out, which is like a full remake of the base game. And it's got, people go, like, how important can that be? It's like, there's so many changes in that, it looks amazing. But anyways. I knew you'd show your face sooner or later, you the cerulean coward. Turn back, Shovel Knight. There's nothing here for you anymore. Stand aside, Black Knight. I've no quarrel with you. I must return to the Tower of Fate. Your time away has dulled your senses. Can't you see? This entire valley has been conquered by the Enchantress, and her invincible knights of the Order of No Quarter stand between you and the tower. But none of that matters, because anyone after the Enchantress has to go through me. Steal thy shovel! Bring it on! At least we can just bonk his head. Don't laugh at me. Fight, you... Ah, okay, I've taken a hit. There's an achievement for, like, beating a level without, you know, taking damage. And this is an easy level to do it in. Get back here. Come on, hit me with your charge attack. Bring it on. Ow. Come on, hit me with your charge attack. Boom! Knock it back at you. Feat accomplished. You're fired. Yay! Yeah, you better run. But anyways. Sorry, just excited to, like, get back into this again. It's been a while. I don't know how long I'll play for, but, you know, again, there was a point where I could speed run the game, so I could probably do it in a session, even it'd be a long stream, but we'll see how I'm feeling. At the very least, we're gonna get through at least, like, 2 levels. 2-3 levels, depending on the time. Catcher. Yeah, and you got these dream sequences with Shield Knight falling. I always dream about her being in my arms. And I think it's like if you don't catch her, because you should put out your fire, and there's an achievement for that. And I think it's if you catch her while she's falling, you get like that little like treasure bonus. Also, I hope the game audio sounds right. Like, I toned it down a little bit. I think it's fine. It's getting exciting. Getting excited is fun. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. Yeah, as much as I would like to go to the village. Halt! No weapons. We have enough worry about lately without everyone swinging swords around. Oh, that's no weapon. Just a shovel. You may enter then. And don't forget, press up to talk to everyone. Yeah. I'm maybe gonna blitz a little bit, because then we can talk to certain people. Bard. Hail, traveler! I am but a simple bard, but I have a big problem. I've lost all my music sheets. My entire repertoire lays scattered across the land. If you ever find a music sheet, return it to me and I shall reward you handsomely. Whoa, you have 2 music sheets. Magnificent. Take 500 gold for each. Yes, good payout right away. Let's see here. Oh, you found the rival. Black Knight has fine musical taste. Should have studied composition, but then I suppose I'd be the one with the rival. Now that I have the music sheet, I can perform it for you at any time. Just ask. Yeah, so we find music sheets for the bard, so we not only get a huge payout, but then we can play certain songs in the overworld. And then I gotta think about what I want to spend my money on first here. Because we travel around. We definitely need to. Hello, fish friend. I'll hail the Troupple King. Who? You've never heard of the Troupple King? Half trout and half apple. Pronounced like mouthful. He's one of the forest gods, here to help those in need. I'm telling the truth. If you ever visit the sacred grotto, hold their chalice aloft, and the Troupple King will appear. As it happens, I have been entrusted to sell Troupple chalices to believers. Would you like one? Yes. We should get both right away. Yeah, so those are going to be relevant. And then we got Chester here. Psst, hey, blue guy, you wouldn't believe the merchandise I've got for you today. Why not have a look? Definitely need the fishing rod. Because that is going to help us get secrets. And I think that's kind of it. Hey, Shovel Knight, I know things are tough, but don't throw in the trowel. Alright. There's a lot going on, and so we kind of have, like, we could talk to everybody, and I'm just, like, on a roll here. I think we got enough money for, Gotition. Decisions. Should I extend my magic or my health? Or just eat a tin can? Why not buy my meal ticket and help narrow my options? Yeah, okay. 1,000 for a meal ticket. And so that we can bring to either the cook here to get health, or this, witch or wizard or whatever you want to call her, to increase our magic. But we're going to increase our health. There are times where I would play around and I would try to get all the health upgrades in one shot. Can't even tell what that is. It kind of looks like a tail. But okay, another health blip. Helps us in the long run. Who? Oh, that's right. That's that's new stuff. Madam Meeber. Oh, hello, my flightless friend. If you have an amiibo, I can transform it into a fairy companion. I don't have any, Shovel Knight amiibos, as much as I wish I did. My friends got, like, the, Knight set, and it's like, damn, those are so freaking cool. I'm trying to remember. I tried to buy them once, and then, like, the order got messed up, and I just didn't get them, but I got refunded. Shovel Knight, many trials await you. Don't despair, for each defeat strengthens your resolve. Okay. Just moving on to the next round. But real quick, make a detour to the Troupple Pond. Look at the boy. He's so big. He looks so juicy. Who has awakened me, mortal? Dost thou need aid? I sense a Troupple chalice. I can fill it with magical ichor. That's pronounced ichor. Choose your ichor wisely. Alright. Health, refills all health and magic, becomes invincible, absorbs nearby treasure for 60 seconds. Definitely want the health. We could get the treasure one too, that's great for, like, recovering lost bags of money, but we're going to just keep going with health, because we have low health at the start of the game. Subjects, a new initiate joins us. The ceremony shall commence! Getting distracted by the dance. Fare thee well, shoveled knight. Return if thou hast need of my aid again. Yeah, Tropical Acolyte. I'm not sure what some, like, feats I need to get. Like, some of them, I don't know if they're, like, okay. Either way. Yeah, the fish dance. Sorry, got distracted by the fish dance to, like, see messages. We're gonna start... Oh, the co-op button popped up. Co-op Shovel Knight is so fun. Same with Amiibo. Yeah, my ex-roommates knew a way to custom make his own Amiibos. That's cool. Like, I do have, like, what is it? Not FTC chips, or... But I do have, like, Amiibo cards, which are just, like, you know, like, little plastic cards where people just, like, have basically transcribed, like, the Amiibo information. Because in theory, and it same thing works for Skylanders, but, you can, like, kind of, like, download their data and then, like, just implant them into other things. And, like, I thought about messing with that. I bought some Amiibo cards when I was playing Breath of the Wild on my channel because I wanted that to, like... Well, I bought the Amiibo cards to get, like, special costume pieces and everything. And they showed up. Like, I bought, like, 2 different sets. I'm missing my jump. I bought, like, 2 different sets of Amiibo cards, and then, like, the first one just didn't show up. And, like, then I went for a second round, and then that one worked, and they showed up, like, as I finished up the game, so I couldn't use them. I'm trying to remember, it's been a while. Okay, up. Fishing for gold. There we go. We even got a goldfish. We're just making our way through Pridemore Castle. My cat is, like, crawling all over the desk and, like, shaking everything. Whoops. Oh, yeah, wait, I can knock that back, can't I? There we go. Yeah, there are just some mechanics that you eventually learn from playing where it's like you can knock back a lot of attacks with your shovel normally. And I go, now how cocky do I want to get? Because I can be devious and destroy checkpoints for extra money, which early on, it's not that much, but I'm feeling bold. Let's break a checkpoint. So now if we die, we just start all the way at the beginning of the level. There we go. Oh, and then there's some tricky puzzles where it's just sort of like those 2 charging like horse enemies. But the thing is, if you kill them both and don't think about your movement, you then can't reach a ledge for more treasure. So you gotta, like, plan things out or, like, you know, figure out when certain things are happening so you can use enemies to your advantage for platforming. Because sometimes you only get, like, sometimes you only get 1 shot at, like, to get certain treasures. And, you know, you can do without. More treasures just means, like, slower progression. Or less treasures means just slower progression. But it's, like, it's so clever and so devious about, like, how this game, like, you know, sets you up to try and, like, you know, using its mechanics to, you know, get more treasure if you're smart. Or even just through repetition, noticing it. And then we find Chester in the middle. In the village, or out in the field, I have all the deals. You're not gonna believe what I just found in this chest. Want to see? It is very funny. It's just like kind of Legend of Zelda style. You're exploring the dungeon. You find a treasure chest. There's got to be an item inside it. Only for him to be in there because he just got to it first. And now he's like, hey, I found this cool thing in this chest. I'll sell it to you. But Flare Wand, we got enough of that. And now we got a new weapon. At least in comparison to Castlevania, we find like a chicken that's already like plated, and so it's like trying to remember, because there's a guy down there, but if we destroy that, we then lose out on some treasures, because then we can't reach the you know, we destroy platforms and then we can't reach the ladder that leads us to a new area. And then there's a secret here leading to more treasures, and I think, yep, and then there's a secret inside a secret, and then leading to more treasures. Sorry. I've never really played a platformer before, except being Diddy Kong in Donkey Kong Country. Sad my favorite DK crew member shares a name with Diddy. Yeah, like, that's just unfortunate timing. But yeah, no, Diddy Kong's a great little guy. I've been meaning to play Donkey Kong Country on the channel, because after playing, early, at the beginning of the year, my first, like, Let's Play of the year was, Donkey Kong Bonanza, the new one for Switch 2, and it was really good, and I go, like, I should play more Donkey Kong stuff on the channel, and I just never got around to it, so it's on my list. Maybe a Donkey Kong Country stream is, like, in the future, or at the very least in long play. Woo! Take out this griffin. There we go. But yeah, platformers can vary because, like, just the other day, actually, like, I picked up this game that I've been meaning to check out called Demon Turf. Actually made by the people, or, you know, published by the people behind, sorry. Oh, damn it, I had it and I messed up. I'm gonna miss out on slight secrets. Is it worth getting my Switch? Hold on. There we go. Yes, still made the jump. Is it worth getting on my Switch? Yeah, if you want to, because, Donkey Kong, well, woo. Okay, because the thing is, yeah, all the Donkey Kong Country games, along with, like, other SNES and, like, classic platformers like the Mario games, are on a Switch through the, Nintendo Online, which, let's see. Oh, yeah, this is blocked. Focus, little Foxy. Thank you. But anyways. But yeah, the Donkey Kong Country games, are all on, Nintendo Switch Online. So, and I can't remember. For the baseline, I think it's $5 a month or $20 a year. And then that gets you just, like, access to, like, the, NES, SNES, emulator that they have on there. And then it's more expensive for the things like the Game Boy, the Sega Genesis, or no, Saturn, and N64 emulators, which is kind of bunk. And now that extra price is also going to getting the GameCube emulator that's on Switch 2. But yeah, if you want to be nostalgic and play the Donkey Kong Country games again, you can just download the Nintendo Switch Online on Switch, and then you can, you know, play those for, like, you know, $5 is like the low bar of entry, you know? Hold on, I think I hear my dog. 1 second. Never mind, it was just a squeak. Dog's just chilling out outside right now. Okay. There we go. Managed to break that wall. But yeah, depending on the platformers, like, some of them are really tough. Like, I grew up with original Super Mario and Mario World and all that. But, like, platformers can be tough. It's what I was saying, actually, yesterday on the Cook Serve Delicious stream, where it's just sort of, like, difficulty varies. So, like, a platformer's difficulty is very different from, like, you know, like a game that's meant to be, like, difficult, like Dark Souls, where it's all about, like, timing, strategy, you know, placement, kind of like predicting where you're moving and, like, your jump arc, and just sort of, like, maybe there's different button combinations to change your jump arc as you fly. It's like there's just all these factors to take into account, and it's all based on movement. I better watch it. I might actually screw up here. Because I destroyed every checkpoint. Whoop. No. Okay, we're fine. I've destroyed every checkpoint getting here, so, like, there's a non-zero chance I'll die and have to restart the whole level, and it'll be my fault, and those checkpoints will not come back. I hunger for my DK fix. Yeah, what else is there? I'm trying to remember. I know there's more. Well, then there's, like, original Donkey Kong. Hold on. Then there's original Donkey Kong. Whoops. Nope, pressing the wrong button for the... But there's, like, the original Donkey Kong. Yeah, okay. Troutple, but we have enough. Just a second. Let me respond to a text real quick. Sorry, responding to a text. Okay, but anyways, yeah. So, like, yeah. There are a bunch of Donkey Kong games on, like, Switch. So, like, you do have easy access. Oh, no. Oh, no! Oh! Oh, that was so close. That was, like, a horrible mistake on my part. And I barely made it. Okay, good, good, good. Otherwise, I'd have to restart the whole level. Because I think we're right at the end here. Or at least, like, the end of the level is, like, right ahead of us. But yeah, platformer difficulties can be very, like, varied. Because you gotta account for, like, knockback and just sort of, like... no, our health is good. Yeah, you gotta account for things like knockback and just sort of, like, your momentum and everything. And sometimes you can, like, make a jump, and even if you feel like you do it consistently, it still never lands correctly, but you just do what you can. But there we go. Yep, I think I broke every, checkpoint in the level, so I better not die. And then... Oh, sorry. Looking at a, like, email that's popping up in front of me. An interloper is in our midst. Be gone from our throne room, knave. I am no more an intruder than you. You aren't even a real king. Oh, but you're mistaken. The enchantress saw me for my fabulous regal self, and now all bow before me. I'm not getting King Knight's voice quite well, but, you know, you're not but a decadent dandy. Prepare to taste justice. Shovel justice. Silence! Bring it on, golden boy. Okay, I better watch my health. Like, he's got way more health than Black Knight does, but he is pretty predictable. He's got dash abilities, and the thing is, he's doing a lot of the moves that you can do when you play as him in the DLC. Okay, but we, like, dug his brains out. Feat accomplished, get to the point. Alright, I'm not going to be that bold with every level, I'm just very familiar with this first one. Or, you know, the first couple. But, you know, destroying all the checkpoints to get huge payouts. And there is an achievement in the game for, I think it's for destroying every checkpoint in the game. And I swear I did that when I was doing, like, when I was in my obsessive runs of this. And then I didn't get the achievement. But anyways. But there we go. Now we're rolling in it. Pew, 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 pew. Now we got, like, enemies roaming the land, kind of like Mario 3. Whoops. So even though it's an enemy ambush, like, if we can survive it, whoops, if we can survive it, we will, like, net loads of gold, whoops, and we're fine. I almost missed that jump. I should look into this. Yeah, whatever works out. No, the fisherman keeps getting in the way. I'm trying to talk to the bard. Yeah, just drop off my music sheets. All right. So I got so much gold. I'm debating on what I should do. Now, I should get items first. Blue guy, you wouldn't believe. Yeah, definitely. And so even if, what's kind of cool, like a lot of the items that are like hidden in the level, if you miss the chest, you can just find Chester here after you beat the level, and then he can sell you the item directly from here. So you can either get it in level, which is really good, or you can get it, like, you know, after the fact. But there we go. Depose King. King Knight reigns no more. Huzzah! Now I can rule Pridemore. Hurrah! I can't wait to greet old Plume and Becky. They'll probably can't wait to see me. I forgot about that. Because, yeah, we could have talked to, like, this, like, the king, and it's, like, who used to run, like, the castle that, King Knight is, taking over. And, yeah, I can't wait to greet old Plume and Beaky. Not Becky, Beaky. It's like, oh, yeah, we did kill 2 griffins while we were in that castle. Ooh. Oh, that Spectre Knight. If someone could defeat him, I would bestow upon them my greatest treasure. Right. I forgot. Okay, I should save up a little bit of cash, but definitely gonna, like, buy some meal tickets. Or at least buy a meal ticket from the goat. Nice. Looks very big and fleshy. Did I give us 2 health points? No. No, sorry. I got it confused. Okay. Alright, just go into the next level. Strike the Earth. Spectre Knight's level. Alright, now we're in graveyard theming. And then we can, like, knock out these roots from the ground in order to, like, use them as a bounce pad. You got electrified frogs that are kind of a pain. Ouch. I'm lurking because I have work. Always appreciated, Cyan. I get it. I knocked that out of the way. But there we go. You know, thanks for swinging by. I'll just keep rambling about Shovel Knight. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, lots of, like, hidden explosives in this level. But, yeah, lurking. Hopefully your day's going good, Cyan. Hopefully, like, work's going well. I'm trying to enjoy this because, yeah, I got my schedule now for the next couple of days, and it's just like, ugh. Gotta get up at 3 a.m. tomorrow again, and I should be doing other stuff right now, but I want to play some Shovel Knight. It's like, it's my only 2 days off to stream, so it's just sort of like, might as well sneak that in while I've got, like, the most time. There we go, forcing the issue. He jumps through me and I took damage, but, you know, I managed to just, like, keep bouncing onto him. But, yeah, so it's going well so far. Again, I wasn't sure how long I was going to play, but I just figured I'd play for a bit. Whoops. Ah, damn it, too soon. My plan this morning was to play Played Up, because I, you know, in contrast, like, a kind of, like, still stressful but much chiller cooking game comparison to, Cook Serve Delicious. Then it turns out I didn't have it downloaded on anything, so it's like, oh boy, like, made that mistake. And I go, well, what do I have? Oh, Shovel Knight. Mina the Howler's coming out soon. This is gonna be perfect. And this level's interesting, because, like, yeah, now it's all in silhouette. So, or like you got sections that are in silhouette, and so you gotta put the platform while like figuring out where your location is. And so there's like broken parts of the wall that hide you because there's nothing for you to like cast a shadow on. So if you can trust your platforming and your positioning, you can play completely in the dark. Whoop. Ding, 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 ding. Whoop! Skeleton. Skeleton. He drowned himself. Again, this is another one of those like puzzles where it's just sort of like, how do we reach this thing when we knock these in the air? So you gotta hit this one up twice, hit that one up once, and then kind of like make yourself like a jump ladder. Whoop. Yeah, it's a little stroby here, and I'm trying to, like, it's completely dark, so you gotta just, like, place yourself in a way that you can, like, trust that you'll make the jump. And then another mechanic. That's the thing about Shovel Knight, is, like, they keep, like, just throwing stuff at you, and so it changes up the dynamic of how you, like, you platform. So now we got, like, these platforms that go down based on weight, and so now you can control it by knocking enemies off it, or by, by jumping to get your weight off it for a few seconds. It's just, like, Shovel Knight is seriously, like, one of the best platformers because of, like, what it does. And based on what I've been hearing about Mina the Howler, because, like, Gerard the Completionist did a video on it, like, kind of, like, hyping it up before, like, its release, because he got an early copy, because he was a Kickstarter backer for that. But so, like, his praise has been glowing so far, and, like, lots of hints, and then, like, the IGN review that aired earlier today is, like, really good. Like, it's really good, and so just, like, Mina the Howler is just gonna be, like, this great mix of, like, Souls-likes and, Castlevania. It's just, like, it's gonna be, like, such, like, this mishmash of, like, different aspects, and it's gonna work out great. Trying to get this stupid frog. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Because I can knock the skull away and use that as the pressure plate. Yeah, I like the art style. It's so nice. Like, again, it's effectively like an HD version of like a NES or SNES game, and it looks so good, and like so consistently too. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, damn it, I screwed up. Ah, shoot, I screwed up and now I can't get to, like, a secret. If I go back... Okay, they respawn. Good. Sometimes they do not. I killed the enemies too fast, and so I couldn't use them as platforms to get up to... There we go. I couldn't use them as platforms to get up to a ledge I couldn't reach otherwise, but here we go. And there's the treasure chest. In the village out in our field, out in the field, I have all the deal. Yeah, we know the whole deal. So yeah, he's selling this item, the Phase Locket, one of the best in the game. Because now this thing allows us just to be completely invulnerable to damage for a few, like, 2 seconds. But that's, like, great. And so, like, if you set that up right, it takes a lot of magic to use, and it lasts a very short time. But that can help you bypass enemies you might be stuck on, or, like, can make you invulnerable so you can just go on, like, a, like, brutal offensive. Come on, Froggy. Froggy. I gotta play more Sonic on the channel. Like, that's a vow I made, like, a while ago. It's like, I gotta play more Sonic the Hedgehog on the channel. And so, but, like, it's still been a bit. Like, I really need to play, like, it's a couple of the Dream games, but I gotta play... Damn it. Lost the thing I needed for the platforming. I need to play Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 on the channel at some point. Oop. There we go. Little secret for a few extra months. There we go, goldfish. Yeah, trying to remember, because these, like... Yeah, just go and finding the secrets. No, don't break the checkpoints. As tempting as it is to just, like, break the checkpoints and, like, really test my, like, you know, test myself. It's been a while, even though I feel pretty confident. Like, I got a lot of muscle memory, like, stored up here, but I don't want to get that cocky. Whoops. Trying to go carefully. There we go. Okay, could not remember if there was, like, a gap there. Okay, that's the last checkpoint for sure. So, boss. And the fan favorite, Spectre Knight. This is no place for the living, mortal. You shall be summoned when it is your time. And everyone has a time, and as we saw with your beloved Shield Knight. Lies! I won't believe such talk from phantoms. Your very existence is a vile deception. The Enchantress is just full of surprises. She granted me new life, so that I may take yours. Okay, Spectre Knight is definitely one of the tougher bosses in this. They've got very recognizable patterns, but, like, yeah, they still, like, do a lot of damage and are really tough. So Phase Locket is really good. Like, even just that, using it to, like, using it to bypass one of his attacks. Right, I forgot he summons lackeys, but they also drop items. Yeah, it's one of the tougher ones, because, like, he's very, like, brutal and, like, savage. And then, yeah, then he does the silhouette thing, so now our visibility is limited. And, you know, just even the way things are arranged, like, it is purposely set up to be as complicated as possible. But one more strike. There we go. We dug his grave. Sorry, guys. I see, like, multiple texts pop up, so, like, I'm checking stuff as I'm taking a quick break. Save her. And then, yeah, now we got, like, these, like, save her sections again. And we got enemies to fight. And they drop loads of money if we can, like, fight them off. I should be using my weapons here. So wherever she ends up popping through. Sadie gone now. That scythe. Don't worry. Like, the thing about Spectre Knight, he's got his own DLC campaign. So you get to play as him in, like, you get to play as him in his own full game. His gameplay style is amazing. It's kind of like, Ninja Gaiden. There we go, meal ticket. But yeah, so Spectre Knight's got his own, like, full you know, campaign mode, and it's like amazing. It like really does rival. You know how excited I am for this? Like, the. But you know how excited I've been for like this game? Like Spectre Knight, his campaign rivals this base game. It's that good. Like the other ones are really good too. We'll get to the other ones as we go, because you get to play as King Knight as well. Bonus level for more gold. But you get to play as King Knight too, and he's got like, he's kind of like very like brute force while also being like elegant. Because like King Knight can just like dash into things, and then like how his movement works, he basically has to dash in order to like weave into a spin, which then he uses to like, you know, do more moves. I'm gonna try to get for those. There we go, got a lot out of that one. Okay, then there's Force of Phasing. Yeah. And now there's special missions. We don't need to talk to the guy. We can just go. And now there's like special missions that require like certain abilities or like items to like navigate for even more treasure. And so that one, we need to use the Phase Locket to its like, you know, utility. And it's mainly like a tutorial on like how to really use it in like, you know, gameplay and combat. To like the different ways you can use it to like bypass platforms, bypass enemies that are like making walls. It is really good. And you know, it's getting used to the timing of when you need to like back off to like re-up it. Yeah, then you got like these birds. I think they're indestructible. I don't think there's anything that can actually kill them. There we go. Perfect. No mistakes. And so yeah, it's nice even having like the bonus levels. Okay, taking a rundown. Knuckles Quarry. Now, we need a special item for that, too. Then there's, like, this area, like, a whole other village. But let's back off. Go back to the base village. Yeah, we got a lot of gold right now, and I probably should save it up a little bit for, you know, the next village, because that's where a lot of important stuff comes in. You defeated Spectre Knight. Now behold my greatest treasure. Dance! And the music is great, like, you know, that's a consistent theme throughout, and we get a music sheet for that. So there's little rewards we get for making progress. There's a secret room on the left of this area, but we're not going to go there right now, because we don't really need to. Should we... We could buy meal tickets. Or do I save up? I might save up. Yeah, okay. We got loads of gold, so I gotta be really careful to not lose it. But there's things we can do, because we got to get to the next village to really get the payout. Okay, Lock Gate, defeat Treasure Knight. That would open up the village. We really should go after Plague Knight first, but yeah, let's go after to the Iron Well, Lair of Treasure Knight. Alright, though this is kind of like one of the best levels in the game, just like the aquatic theming. It's really good. because, like, it changes the physics of the level. Like, we can knock shells around to, like, use them as projectiles. And then we got, like, buoyancy mechanics and stuff like that. Also, this music theme is so weird because it sounds like Jeepers Creepers. Where'd you get those peepers? And another great detail, you dig up treasure and then it gets like filled with air, and so they come out in bubbles. And so then they float and like do different things. There's a secret. And then there are some versions of these snails that don't break. Yeah, like, whoop. Blah, blah, blah. We got different knights that we saw at Pridemore, and now they like throw big anchors at like Castlevania axes. Get over here. I'm already trying to debate on like what kind of voice should I do for Treasure Knight when we get up to him. And you know, you gotta watch your jump, because now there are also spikes on the roof. And so you gotta watch your movement, because if you reflexively hold the button down too high to increase the height of your jump, you can just stab yourself on the spikes. And they are Mega Man spikes, you will die instantly. Whoop, there we go. That emerald's gonna disappear before I can grab it because I picked a wrong spot to... Damn, missed it. Nope, fishy, fishy, come here. Okay, thank God. Thought the fish was just gonna swim away and just like, no, 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 treasure, treasure! Whoa, no. Okay, we're fine. I did not mess up the platforming. Dang it. Ah, whatever. Okay, that was close. Ah, damn it. There we go. I'm in a bad spot to, like, maneuver. There we go. And I didn't lose the gems. Good. Tentacles that we can bounce off of. Whoops. Whoops. I keep pressing the wrong button. But yeah, tentacle enemies that get in our way. Actually, we can just phase shift through them, but we don't need to. We can? No, we can't actually. I thought we could. But either way. But yeah, then we have to destroy the end of the tentacle to destroy the base thing. So it's all about patterns. Okay. Even like little puzzles about how to destroy them in a certain order in order to get past them. There you go. Again, the theme in this level is weird, but it's like also still one of the best. There we go. And there's the treasure chest for new rewards. Oh, Jesus, dearie me. Oh, no. Oh, I am out of magic. I got one, like, use left. Getting an auto-scroller chase scene. I can't remember what weapon it is that just, like, destroys this thing now. Like, there are exploits like that to just, like, stomp certain enemies. Whoop. But yeah, we got this anglerfish, and now we gotta attack, like, the light in his chest. And I mean, like, the chest on his head. Whoops. Damn it, missed it. But there we go. And of course he was in there, but now we got a throwing anchor, which is, yeah, just like Castlevania axes. So we got a wide arc that does a lot of damage. So that's really nice. Whoop. Okay, that was close. Okay, and this is a trick because trying to focus on this guy, get him out of the way. Oh, I don't have the money or the energy. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, man. Okay, the checkpoint's not too far. Did we get it before or after the angler? Okay, before. We're right next to it. So yeah, first death in the game. I think that's pretty good, like an hour in, down like you know, or on level 4. But so we die, and then we got a Souls-like mechanic. We die, and then we lose bags of our money. So we got to get them back, and sometimes they are in very awkward spots. But I wonder if my... Yes! Okay. Using my fishing rod, I was able to catch the, like, hitbox of the bag of gold to drag it up. Fishy, come here! He's out of the way. Problem is, I'm a little bit... There we go. There we go. Whoops. Oh, damn it. There we go. Because then, yeah, we got to use the floating to our advantage to drop down from ladders. And then we got platforms we can trigger to rocket ourselves across. Whoop. Okay, just trying to remember if that was a... There we go. Aw, man. He dropped so many or like so many gems, and I killed him by knocking him off the... Are we gonna make it? Okay, we're fine. We're almost at the end here. Ow, shoot. I forgot about that. Whoa, ah, damn it. Oh, no. No, no, no. Ah! I timed it, or I realized my mistake after I jumped. Like, that's not going to rise fast enough for me to, like, catch it. Not that we're... Frack! Okay, I just lost a lot of gold. I mistimed that completely. I got too cocky. Okay, those will be easy to grab, but yeah, I got too cocky, and now I lost gold, like losing souls in Dark Souls. What was that? Like, better part of 5,000? Okay, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna really hurt, but we will persevere. There's plenty of treasure to find yet. And I keep messing up the jump. I'm getting too cocky. Okay, try that again. Okay, I gotta get rid of... Oh, and I used up all my energy. Get back here. There we go. Used all my magic to take that guy out. There we go. Oh, damn it. Wait, no, wait. I thought I made a mistake. Nope. Just gotta use that to get elevatored up, and now into a secret area. There we go. Lots of gems in that. That made up for quite a bit of what we lost, but, you know, it would be better if I didn't lose it, especially after the whole point I went to this level was to get, like, certain things. Whoops. Alright, now this is timing, so we're gonna rocket ourselves into walls, so we have to destroy them, like, with the right timing of our swings. Whoops. There we go. And I think we're up to the boss now. There we go. Last checkpoint. My gems. Now, let's see. How do I want to voice him? Big bulking dude. My gems, my vessel, my ocean, your very presence tarnishes. That's not at all what I was thinking, but now I want to just keep doing that. You are to lay claim to the sea itself. Your greed knows no bounds, Treasure Knight. Your hands are no less dirty. Even now, others are paying for your avarice. Sorry, that's fun. Is that coming through properly? How does that sound? I was thinking, but now I want to just keep doing that. I don't know. I gotta hear it on my end. Claim to the sea itself. Your greed knows no bounds, Treasure Knight. Your hands are no less dirty. Okay, so I was just curious how that sounded. But anyways, let us duel. Winner takes all. It's like a mix of like an Igor with like an Igor like a, you know, voice with like a slight gurgle. I sound like N-Jin from Crash Bandicoot. It's been a while since our last encounter. Nah, that didn't quite do. That giggle did not go right, but you know what I mean. And Treasure Knight isn't too hard. Like, he's pretty predictable. But then, yeah, he's got that move. He's pretty predictable, and he can, like, either pull or push himself, but in the end, it works out. Yay! Whoop. All right. But no, there we go. Now I lost some gold, but that now opens up the way to the other village. And it also opens a lock at the end of the area. Oh, there's a boss guy over there. Okay, and then like more stuff happens. There's random enemy encounters, but then there's this. Other like sub-bosses you find throughout the area. Rize, north from Pridemore, west of the Fork. Oh, brother, I must have passed it already. Well met, traveler. Oi, maybe you can help me. I think I got lost. I was trying to... Wait a second. You're the knight with the shovel. Indeed I am. The knight with the shovel who has been menacing the village. I assume you... I assure you, I have done no such... You gonna use that shovel to bury innocent people? Your reign of terror ends here. Alright, chill, kid. Nope, he's got boomerangs. Honestly, he's kind of got my VTuber's hairstyle a little bit. His is just like a bit longer, but he's got like the like a much longer, not what are they called? What's the word for the idiot hair? Because it's also like very similar to the word for like the, you know, the Doujin face, if you will. Like, it's not Agaho or Ahego. No, that's the lewd one. Oh god, I'm already dead. Looks like you're the traveler. Yeah. Ow. Get back here and give me back my gold. I think I can get it back. Yeah, we do have better, like, similar looks. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, hold on, I can mess with something after this fight. Because I do have, yeah, I got too cocky against him. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry. Dog wanted in real quick. You know, she was hanging on. Hey, Snow, how's it going? Whoops. Okay. Ah, damn, it's freaking boomerangs. I gotta remember, I got healing items. I should be using them. I'm already out of magic. Okay, I should be using, wrong button. I've got the healing items, so I'm gonna use them. And so we're gonna, like, push through them. There we go, got him. Big payout. Do your worst, villain. Strike me down. I'm no villain. We're fighting a common enemy. We are? Why didn't you say so? Wow, I feel like a fool now. I think nothing of it. Think nothing of it, friend. Knights are strong when they work together. Yeah, Knight's code. First vow, always help a person in need. Knock him down, Shovel Knight. What a nice kid. No, I do have like I do have a thing where it's just sort of like, I didn't have a chance to use these, but I do have whoops. Oh. Nope, wrong button. No, I lost my blonde for a little bit. There we go. Like, I do have, like, this, like, color scheme I set up for the Invincible stream that didn't work out, but it is matching Shovel Knight's colors, so you think I should, like, keep it like this, or should I go back to the default? But there we go. Took care of the kid. Let's see. There's stuff we can buy at the village, but now we can run over to the armor outpost, and here's where the gold's gonna be useful for. Oh wait, we should go, well, it depends on how much we need. But yeah, another new village with stuff to do. Oh, that's right, we gotta do a whole thing with, Mr. Hat. Ah, hats, my greatest passion. Nothing I enjoy more than a crisp snap of a well-tailored brim. I like this. Yeah, the blue and yellow. Like, I've been like, sometimes I got the default. I've been meaning to mess with the colors a little bit more, but like, I got blue and yellow. Hold on. Because yeah, like for the Invincible stream, I had things set up. So I had like this blue and yellow, or I got my defaults. Like, this is just what the model came with at first. Then there's the blue and yellow, which, you know, I think kind of actually is like bright and snappy, kind of like does a good outline around my neck. But then I did an alternate version where I flipped the colors. Yellow jacket, blue hood. Like, I still kind of like it. Like, it kind of works out really nicely. But, you know, it's like that. But then I did, red and white. Omni-Man colors were the inspiration. And I did have an inverse of this one as well. But, yeah, I don't think I have it set right now. And, yeah, like, I press certain hotkeys, and I lose all my blonde. No, I am lesser. Get that back. So, yeah, maybe we'll stick with the blue and yellow. Stay like this. Looks good. It matches Shovel Knight. Yeah. All right. It works out. So, yeah, here's the thing. Peacock Gent. With my vast riches, I could buy this whole store, but I forgot my wallet. Oh, upstanding knight. You could pot a paltry 1,000 gold, no? Sure. Wow, thanks. I can't believe that worked. I buy only the best, and for my latest purchase, unfortunately, I'm only 1,000 gold short. Okay. Excelsior! Now that I have my purchase, I should take my leave. Oh, such a charming beret. If only I had the means to afford it. All I need is a mere 1,000 gold. Hooray, this is what I needed. Thank you, hero. Ugh, my precious hats. That's a lovely helmet, though. That's a lovely helmet. So lovely. So lovely. I must inquire, sir, about your curious collection. Travel the land far and wide. I do searching, learning, teaching, collecting. All shapes, all sizes. Hats. Each one I wear grants me a new power, and your hat looks powerful indeed. Intriguing, but I am rather attached to my helmet. Yes, about that. Bring it on! Oh, I need, I should've went to the Trapple King to get, like, new, another refill. But yeah, another sub-boss. Unfortunately, we're kind of trouncing him. And yeah, he does have, like, different abilities based on what hats he uses. But we're kind of, like, really pinning him into the corner. He's even doing the Scrooge McDuck, bounce attack. There we go. Got him. And we even got our money back that we spent on the people to get them out of the shop. Enough! I know not what came over me. My hunger for hats took control. Your beautiful hat. It's a helmet. Righto! I knew that. Wear it in good health. For now. Right, well, off I go then. Whee! Alright. Just an extra boss fight. And he's just hanging out by his shop. Come on, now that we fought him... There we go. Now that we beat him, now we can... Wait, let's see. Now we can get up to this blimp and get loads of stuff. So, let's see. The irony of changing my color scheme, because now I can get new armor. Shovelsmith, that's a nice shovel blade you have there, lad. But I can improve it, unlock its true abilities. Yeah, here we go. Oh, we got enough for it all. Okay, so now we can unlock in new inherent abilities that make us stronger. So we got Charge Handle, so we can hold an attack and do like it's basically a Mega Buster Blast from Mega Man. Trench Blade, dig up a whole pile in one mighty motion. So one, like, digging up piles of treasure in one stroke, which is just nice. And Drop Spark. Slash to spark the ground when you're at full health. The Legend of Zelda like Charge Beam. We got that, or we can also go to here. This be the Aerial Anvil. Need armor upgrade? Need an armor upgrade? If you need something forged, I'm your fella. And now we can get our, like, different armor types. Final Guard, drop half as much gold when you fall in battle. Kind of nice if you make me want to play it. No, it's really good. It is a bit pricey now, though. Like, when it first came out, it was really cheap. Now it's $40. But again, it's for a whole collection of, like, a bunch of other games. Because it's, like, all the DLC packs where you get to play as three of the bad guys, basically. And they all have their own mechanics and campaigns. And there's kind of like the Smash Bros mode, which honestly I think is a little lackluster. But, you know, it's still interesting. But maybe at some point, I don't know when it's coming out now, but there was an announcement for like a Shovel Knight remake called Shovel Knight DX, which is just the base game with a bunch of like kind of like tweaks to it. I think that's just going to be its own standalone. Hold on, dog wants out real quick. Okay, back. Doug just came in, and then she wanted out again. And it's like, I really gotta take a drink of water. Drink of water. I got some bubblers by me for like a little bit of an energy boost. Which one do you think I should open? The orange or the watermelon one? But anyways, we got new armor types. Final Guard, lose less money when we die. Conjurer's Coat, sacrifice some protection for a higher magic limit and harvest magic from defeated foes. So, you know, a mage build. Dynamo Mail, yeah, this is my favorite though. This is the one we're going with already. Perform 2 consecutive shovel drops to unleash a powerful charge slash. Yeah, so 2 bounces and then you get a boosted attack. Like, that stacks up quick. Mail of Momentum, heavy plated. Keep your footing when struck by enemies, but stopping may be a problem. Yeah, we get so heavy, like our momentum doesn't stop. Ornate plate, flashy, acrobatic, useless. So just like a shimmering gold plate that just like actually leaves like sparkle trails, like you just use like a Mario, you know, a Mario star. But watermelon, I saw 1 vote, so I'm just gonna go for it. The watermelon is my favorite actually so far, the ones I've tried. But we're gonna go with the Dynamo Mail. There we go. And again, now it's funny. I changed my color scheme to match Shovel Knight, and now I got armor that looks like my base coat. But I like the blue, so we'll keep that. And then we're going to go for abilities. So, these 2 are... Can we buy them all? We can buy them all, actually. Cool. Okay, charge attack. That's a nice shovel blade you have there. Oh, I already... Yeah, trench blade. So yeah, now we are juiced up. So now we got like a bunch of special abilities now. Our playstyle has completely changed, basically. So now we got charge attacks. You know, we can dig up dirt piles with 1 swing. And we got full health, which we don't have right now. Nope, there's another guy on the field. Dang it. No, shoot, I missed a lot of stuff. There we go. Yep. Dug up a whole pile in 1 shot. Whoop. Bounce on some tentacles to try and get coins. And yeah, now we're glowing because after doing so many of those strikes, now we got a huge charge slash. So that's basically like, yeah, a free charge slash that we build up. Made some money back. You got this guy here. We're going to go after, well, we'll try to, but we got to take care of him first.
I can't believe this.
That is too, like, Cookie Monster.
Trouble, friend? Have you lost your way? Bought the best gear, the slickest armor, the strongest rope. Pardon? Are you in need of help? Those stuck-up Order of No Quarter clowns have no idea what they're missing. Hey, you look like a knight. Shovel Knight, at your service, but I'm not in league with... So I heard that if I beat a knight, you get to take get their title, right? Please, don't do something you'll regret. I don't want to... The Great Baz Knight, like the sound of that. They'll have no choice but to accept me now. Come on, let's do this.
Yeah, we got Baz Knight, and I don't remember, I think, because a character that looks like this is also in, like, a fighting game called Dropkick, because I think he's based off of a famous, like, fighting game player. but like he's swinging around like he's a Belmont from Castlevania. Whoops. I gotta use my other healing drought or I'm gonna die. Because yeah, now he's got different combos where it's just sort of like he's constantly like exploding with electricity. He's got them at different angles. Yeah, he's a little bit tougher. I want to steal the horns off your helmet.
Yay! No way. Not even my best moves could phase you.
Well fought. If you can accept defeat like a true knight, you'll always have your dignity.
Now they'll never let me into the order. Never, ever, ever. Ah!
Well, that's not what I went for. And we just poke him to like get some more money out of him. Okay. Right. Hold on. Let's go to the Troupple King real quick. Because we need to get a re-up on our health items. Who awakens me? Yeah, we're gonna get now 2 health items. Actually, yeah. Hey, Snow, if you're still here, you haven't. I don't know if you've seen this before, but let's do the Troupple dance. Dancing is sort of my thing. I figured you'd enjoy the dance. Hold on a second. Yeah, sorry, just a second, responding to something real quick. But yeah, little, like, apple fish dance. Okay, let's go take care of... Right, we need an item for that one. Let's go after Mole Knight in the Lost City. This is, like, not a difficult level, but it's kind of one of the tougher ones because of, like, certain things. So cute and long, too. Yeah. Fishing. Oh, sure. Another apple fish, but then they can give you, like, a refill on your thing, but I don't need that right now. Whoa! Okay, that was close. I forgot. Because, like, we got, like, these fragile, like, dirt blocks, and so, like, you can just, like, crash through them, so if you're not careful, you can just, like, fall through everything. There we go, finding secrets. The music in this is great, and yeah, now we can bounce on, like, the backs of these beetles. So, you know, we could have maybe ignored him, but then we would have lost out on some treasure. Whoops. Okay, we're in trouble. There we go. Bleh. Whoops. There we go. We're coming along. Yeah, the theme in this is probably one of the best. Oh, freaking moles. Whoops. There we go. Oh, yep, and now we got, like, destructible, like, blocks that, like, blow up in chain. And I messed up. You know what? Those might be on my reach now. Yeah, it's fine. We kind of just did, like, the most of what we needed. Okay, no, I messed up. By attacking that too soon, I need that as a platform in order to get up higher. Whoops. I need this as a platform to get up to this ledge for a secret. There we go. Nice and smooth. Just some, like, incredible, like, creative platforming. That's why I'm so excited for Mina the Howler. Or Hollower. I keep thinking Howler, even though that's not it at all. Oh, no! Okay. It's fine. We're not that far. There we go. Okay, we got our gold back. We're good. Whoops. There we go. Oh, damn it. I did that in the wrong order. Because, like, yeah, this is kind of tricksy. Frick. I did that too early. Sorry. My ego's carrying me right now. It's just so, like, I can do this, no problem. Nope, I'm dead. I'm not being cautious. Okay. No, because we gotta drop down here. We can hit that, run across this while that the trail is snaking, and then get there out of the way. Now it's about timing and, like, finding, like, the chain reactions. And that was a mistake, because, yeah, trying to, like, attack them while you're in the middle of a pogo. Again, now I'm getting cocky and just sort of like, I can crash through this. I'm awesome. I just gotta avoid doing certain attacks. There we go. Boing, 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 boing. There we go, treasure chest. Whoops, wrong button. But this leads to one of the best items. In the village or out in the field, I have all the deals. You're not gonna believe what I just found in this chest. Wanna see? Yep, the dust knucklers. Or the dust knuckles. Yeah, so this is basically like a combo attack. So now we can, like, keep holding it and blast through lines of, like, dirt and enemies. It's almost kind of like the equivalent of, like, the Sonic, like, light dash. Alright, now we got, like, bouncy goop, and you can actually see it leaking from the buildings. Wait, I'm not gonna make that jump. There we go. So now we can move those goop piles in order to use them as, or to move them in locations to get better jumps. Or transform lava for a few seconds. Whoops. No! Okay. When was the last checkpoint? I slipped. Okay, not far at all. I can still feel stupid about it. Ugh. What am I doing? I'm too jumpy. Yeah, we already got that. I'm gonna die if I... Alright, I can go without needing that. Nope. Okay. Hold on, we wait for one of those to come back. There we go. There we go. That gives us the leg up we need. There we go. Just a second. I think I heard a knock on my door. Never mind, I did not. There we go. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, thing is, how do we fight this guy? And we could, because he drops loads of money, but, you know, just the safest way is just, like, cut the floor out from beneath him and get out of there. We're getting close to the end here. I should hit the checkpoint before I go into the secret room. Just in case. Knuckler. There we go. Raking it in. Get him going. And, you know, look at that big red gem. It is so tantalizing to destroy that checkpoint to get, like, that reward, but we're kind of good. We got a lot of money to, like, spend and get some, like, passive upgrades, like health and magic, but for right now, we're kind of sitting pretty good. Whoops. Oh, no! Ah, damn it! Oh, that's a problem. That gold might be unsalvageable, because it's just going to be in this awkward spot. Like, even if I used... Yeah, I got caught, and then I just, like, didn't recover fast enough to, like, actually land where I needed to. Because those birds can't be destroyed. Whoops. Yeah, we'll just have to let them go. We're fine. I think this is the end of the level? Lost a little bit at the end, but nothing we can't, like, make back up later. Here we go. Let's see. How do I voice Mole Knight? Do I do it, like, really barreling and boisterous? Just sort of like, you're out of your depth, spelunker? Not like that. I'm trying to, like...
You're out of your depth, Spelunker. Are you lost? These ruins belong to the ages, Mole Knight. They're mine now, but more importantly, it's that your digging implement
Yeah, that's just how it sounds.
I'm astonished you made it 10 feet down with that rusty trinket. I will bury you!
Bring it on, big boy. Yeah, and Mole Knight's a good fight, as he just, like, barrels towards you. Get his butt. Yeah, you gotta find which spot he's hiding in, otherwise then he gets, like, a super mode. Which, it's pretty obvious to tell based on his visor. It's just like, yeah, my timing was just off. Whoops. I forget. I think you can bounce some of those fires off of yourself, like back to him. There we go. Got him. Sha! And I love his little moles just like grabbing him before he lands and carrying him off. All right. We're coming along. Like, this is going great. Like, I like, genuinely, it's like, maybe I can just crack through this whole game. There we go. Put our fire real quick. Let's see. We got the money that we have. Oh, we have a food ticket I completely forgot about. You know what? Let's do Plague Knight's level. To the Explodatorium. Sharpen thy shovel. Alright, I know I said it over and over again. Like, no, Plague Knight's level is also great. He's got, like, these platforms that you can only stand on for a second before they shoot up flame. And we'll get to Plague Knight as a character in a bit, but Plague Knight also has a DLC to play as him. And he's got, like, a whole storyline. Yeah, we got explosive rats and, like, birds that drop, like, potions as bombs and just, like, carpet bomb the area. Whoops. Oh, we got a carrot. Whoops. Freaking rats. Hold on. Okay, for some reason my mind was going like, is that a secret there? Alright. Yeah, real spooky vibe. It kind of contends with Spectre Knights. Lots of explosions, but here we go. Secret room. Nope. Okay. That knockback actually saved us. Whoops. There we go. Sorry. I'm trying to do like a... wonder if it's driving my cat insane with like meowing at him. There you go. Damn, those explosive rats. Ouch. Still the radius. Whoops. Kind of fell in the wrong spot. There we go. That works out, though. Appreciate everybody swinging by on this, like, checking this out. Whoops. That feels like... hold on, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, my thought was like that should be like a secret there. Whoop. Like flying bunny thing. Whoops. Oh no! I mistimed it. I got lost track of the pattern. Phew, jeez, okay. Not that far back. Whoops. Ah, damn it. That was cocky. Alright. That's a lot of gold lost, but it's fine. That's on me. But yeah, like, Plague's Knight's level is, like, such a cool design with, like, the, like, you know, the giant, like, neon beakers and everything like that. And even just, like, the enemy types, they're kind of, like, weirder. Even, like, things that we've seen before. Now here, they're, like, all, like, mutated and strange. Like, they're just, like, off-puttingly, like, they're deceptively dangerous. Alright, I should be using... Whoops, that was close. There we go. There we go, secret wall. We'll have to deal with him later. Oh, he's coming at me, but there we go. There we go, the chest with a new item. In the village or out in the field, I have all the deals. Yeah, he's got his item. The alchemy coin. Yeah, like, the alchemy coin's interesting. So we can toss that, and it can randomly, it can, like, bulldoze enemies and randomly turn them into, like, money. We missed one, but you know what? It worked out. Whoops. There we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, almost destroyed the checkpoint. Which would have been a great gold reward, but that's not actually what I wanted to do. Sweet. Ow. Whoa. Yeah, all these things are destroying the arena. Ah, damn. How do we get up there? Damn. You come here. I might be able to bounce off your head to maybe reach that? I don't know. Probably not. I need you closer. Get over here. Come on. I must have missed a secret somewhere, but I think we needed to, like, keep the Brit. Let's see. When was the last checkpoint? I'm willing to die for the secret. Oh, that was a bad spot to do it in, actually. Also a bit farther back than I anticipated. No, actually, this is fine. Ah, damn it. Okay, that was a waste. All of it. I lost, like, what now, 3,000 gold to get something worth about 500. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I can use the phase locket. Oh, damn it, we still can't reach. I figured that's what we needed to do. Because unless we had to, like, get up there, then bounce off of him. Damn, so close. Okay, I wasn't going to 100% ergo every secret, but man, I was so close. I could have died there, too, and it would have saved myself a lot of trouble. Look at that guy. Big fluffers. No, he's not done yet. There we go. Now he's exploding. Whoops. That was a very brutal... Just a second. Finagling this stuff. There we go. Oh. I don't need trout bowls. I don't want you to die there because then I'll lose the rewards. Yeah, exactly. I can use this to, like, give myself a little bit of a barrier. Whoops. There we go. I saw the secret, like, the hidden block. Nope, wrong button. Okay, I forgot that that was just a sheer drop. Ouch, little muncher. I think we're almost there. Goo Knight. Whoop. I think we're almost there. Taking a bit. There we go. There we go. Goldfish. Yep, here's the end of the level. Just like certain rooms you recognize as just like, yep, this is the last one. Drop on down. Leave me alone. That was more of a hee, not like a laughing he. Show yourself, Plague Knight. Your trickery will not stop me. Trickery? Yeah, the fruits of my research are no mere trick. Boom! Now let's have a lesson, shall we? I promise. It will be enlightening. There we go. This little freaky weirdo. Damn it. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I thought I heard something. I thought it was a knock. No, the cat just pettily knocked something off the counter, and then the dog wanted in, and then I tried to keep the cat from sneaking out. So, whoops. Yeah, Plague Knight likes to, like, you know, do a lot of stuff. He's dropping different types of bombs and, like, lots of, like, landmines, basically. Plague Knight is wily. But we got him. Nope, we should. We got him. There we go. That was really lucky. There we go. And Plague Knight disappeared in a puff of smoke. But yeah, Plague Knight is another playable character as part of the, like, expansions that have come out for this game. And his style, how do I want to put it? He's not my favorite campaign, I'll be honest. But he's very interesting because he's very customizable. Where it's like you can have, like, different charge times or reaction times to his bombs. And, and like how he does like his jumps and everything. He's very interesting. Like the double jump, you have to make him explode in midair. It's really interesting. It's just like it's a little fiddly. It's not as smooth as like Spectre of Torment or playing as Spectre Knight or King Knight. There we go. Plague Knight is cute, yeah. And we'll actually go to the village and we'll do something real quick. Hold on. Another meal ticket. I gotta turn those in. Like, I've been cutting it close. But I got meal tickets I gotta turn in. Okay. Yeah, there's 3 levels to go, at least in the... Okay, we got, like, encounters, so we can go here real quick, Knuckler's Quarry, because then this is a special mission for the, Knucklers. Whoops. A special treasure mission. Just using the knuckles to, like, do combos in midair. Whoop, there we go. Just comboing. There we go. Lots of gold from that. Yeah, we'll do these extra missions, and then we're gonna go to the base village, because then we can buy a bunch of upgrades. Oh, there's a Black Knight still running around. Actually, maybe we should go... Now, we can... Let's take out this guy. Whoops. Yeah. Okay, we're fine. There you go. That was a lot of gold. We gotta be careful. Whoop, mole. Sorry. Oh, nope. Okay. Cutting it close, trying to, like, maneuver in the silhouette. We're just going to keep it going because we can just escape and call it good. We got a little gold there. Yeah, Black Knight's running around. Let's run to the village real quick. Because we got a lot of music sheets to turn into the bard. No, out of my way, maiden. Okay. We'll spend that in a minute, but then we can go down. Because, yeah, there's a secret room in the village, and it's relevant to Plague Knight. Because we got this woman who's hiding in, like, this room here. I suppose peaceful solitude is too much to ask for. Well, as long as I'm stranded here, shall we pass the time with a little game? I'll just need 100 gold first. Alright, I'll conjure up some things, and you can just hit them toward the targets for points, okay? Yeah. So we got, like, this, like, you know, this woman, Mona, who's using potions that look suspiciously similar to Plague Knight's. Whoops. I don't remember what score we need in order to get, like, stuff or what the reward is for this. I don't think it was that important, but, you know. Because, like, yeah, depending on your angle... Damn, we're not doing great. Or I'm not doing great. You got 138 points. Good job. I guess take this and come back if you get bored again. I think 80 is the limit, but okay, we got our money back. But no, Mona here is actually Plague Knight's love interest. And so, like, it's a whole, like, storyline in the Plague of Shadows DLC, Plague Knight's campaign, where Mona is an important character. So it's actually kind of sweet in the base game, or in the Plague Knight DLC. Like, I think Plague Knight has, like, is interesting, but he's got the weakest mechanics. Meanwhile, his story with Mona is actually, like, super sweet. Alright, we're gonna buy meal tickets. Nope, he only had one more meal ticket. But we might as well, yeah, 3 meal tickets, and we might as well use it to bump up our health by a lot. Ribs. Whatever that is. Just a straight up pig. There we go. I think our health is maxed out now, but now we need... Oh, that's right. We can buy... We don't need meal tickets for magic. I forgot. I always forget that for some reason. But yeah, now we can spend gold to increase our magic capacity. We need a lot, but... we are short. I think that's the last one. I think that's the last upgrade. I forgot about this catapult. Oh, yeah. That, like, brings us back to the other village, and it gives us an exit. Okay, let's deal with Black Knight. With you by our side, Black Knight, total domination is within our grasp. The Enchantress, the one behind this whole thing. I beg of you, take my words to heart. Your safety is my only concern. What was that? Was that the Enchantress? Tell me what... You! Haven't you tired of this charade? Stay out of this! You never were one to blindly follow, Black Knight, but the Order and the Enchantress must be stopped. Hold on. Taking a sip of that watermelon bubbler. Fool, you're headed down a ruinous path. The only path I seek leads to the Tower of Fate, and I will reach it. Never. Steal thy shovel. Round 2. Round 2. Plague Knight. Black Knight round 2. Which, we lost our, like, Legend of Zelda attack. But now we got, like, loads of skills more, so we can just do, like, loads of damage. Oh, I missed my strike. But yeah, we set him up right. We bounce on him, then hit him with a charge slash. Or can knock him out of the air with a charge slash. Whoops. Ooh, we knocked it out of it. We basically bounced it back at him while he was just firing it. We, like, clashed shovels, and it just, like, blasted right back at him. That was awesome. Just a second, just like checking my phone if there's any messages. What? Hall of Champions. Oh, right. Frigid Flight. Okay, we need certain things for that. Shortcut? I'm trying to remember what this is. It's been a while. Okay, it's back to the village, as if we need to go back here. Actually, wait, no. This works out, because now we can, no! Hold on. I'm getting a little jumpy. But okay, we're back in the base village. Now we can buy that magic upgrade. I think we need 2 more. Because the max is 90. Yes, 6,000 to get the last upgrade. But you know, like, we almost tripled our magic and got it maxed out with just like a couple of upgrades. Like, it works out. Oh wait, no. Let's take the catapult again. Not that it matters. It's not much of a shortcut. It's just kind of there. Because that leads us to the top of the blimp. Okay. Hall of Champions. I'm trying to remember, actually. Ticketer, this is the Hall of Champions, a living monument to the founders of this great land. Admission for one, that'll be 5,000 gold. I don't have that right now. Okay, that's relevant for maybe later. Okay. We got 3 base levels to go, and then it's on to the final stretch. So do we take on Propeller Knight, Polar Knight, or Tinker Knight? Yeah, we'll go in the order of the locks. So we'll go after Polar Knight in the stranded ship. Yeah, here's the ice level. Whoop! Explosions. Okay. I remember this being one of the tougher levels. Whoops. Because, yes, ice physics being one of the reasons. But I think, like, there are some secrets here that are, like, really hard to find. Sorry. Whoop. Ah. Ooh, that was close. Goldfishy. Can I bait you into... No, that wouldn't work. Yeah, maybe I could have jumped off his head to reach that, but it's fine. Like, the set dressing for this level is really cool. Like, you kind of got, like, like, Aurora Borealis in the background. Like, this, like, busted giant ship as a foreground. Just, like, the nice, like, ice imagery. This is a tough level. I vaguely remember, like, this being, like, one of the hardest levels when I was trying to do, like, a destroy all checkpoints run. Whoop. Whoops. There we go. Okay, sorry, I forgot. But yeah, then we can, like, jump on snow to push it into, like, the blocks so we can walk on spikes. Whoops, hold on, I see a secret there. I need these guys to get closer. There we go. That's my fault. Whoop. I'm taking way too much damage. Okay. I was gonna say, the next checkpoint's gotta be close. Alright, this is a weird mechanic for this level, but yeah, like, we got, like, these statues that we push around as, like, spits up rainbows, and we gotta, like, make trails to, like, walk across and, like, push it around to, like, you know, get through the level. It's really interesting. It is a little awkward, though. Right, I only had 1 hit point left, but we're fine. I was gonna say, like, you know, actually looking at the time, it's, like, almost done. Well, okay, we've gone through most of the game already. It's only been a little over 2 hours. That's pretty good, actually. I forget. It's in the feats, like, the achievements where, hold on. Don't collect any gold for an entire Order of No Quarter stage. Yeah, like, there's a bunch of, like, challenge, like, missions. But where's the one? Have 50,000 gold on hand. Yeah, don't take damage from any fight. Finish a level and swing the shovel blade fewer than 20 times. I don't know how that works with the boss fight. I suppose swing, so if you just pogo. I'll finish the game within an hour and 30 minutes. I've almost gotten that speedrun like record before, but I just have not, like... I spent too long, like, making mistakes and, like, looking for secrets to, like, buy upgrades fast, and it just didn't work out. Whoops. Damn it! Okay, I gotta get rid of you. Get out of here. Okay, now that he's out of the way, because we gotta destroy these so we can push this that way, and now we can, like, have room for this to go up so we can, like, use it to progress farther. Whoa. There we go. Whoops! Okay. Ah, damn it. I didn't grab the ladder. Yeah, I remember this level being, like, one of the hardest when it came to doing, like, the no checkpoints run. Wait, no, we need this that way. Okay. Freaking guy. Okay. Fluffy beard getting in my way. Whoops. Okay. Like, this is a weird spot to try and get treasure. Like, we're fine. We've gotten to the threshold, like, the point where it's like, we don't have to be, like, super animate about treasures. because, like, we kind of bought, like, the majority of what we needed. Obviously, we're going to try to keep as much as our treasure as we can, but we can do without. We definitely need the phase, or, oh, no, we don't need the phase locker for this, but we gotta, like, time it right so we can, like, drop snow on those. And there's the item. What's the item here? It's supposed to be really good. In the village, yeah, we know his whole shtick. Warhorn, that's right, the Warhorn is awesome. Yeah, the Warhorn is just like this huge, like, blast radius. However, it, like, uses up the most energy of any item. So, you know, it's kind of like a, not quite a screen nuke, but, like, it does a... Gotta sneeze and it won't freaking come out. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to get that fishing spot. We can just, like, crash through these guys. Again, I'm not too worried about getting every piece of treasure now. Shoot. We're fine. Sorry, now I'm sniffly. Like, kind of like climbing up these ladders and alternating, like, how our attacks are set up. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, yeah. Ice physics. Okay. Just knock the wolf off. Yeah, I was like, what's the safest way to deal with that? I suppose I can just do that. Whoa, that was close. Whoa. No, okay. Ah, we needed that thing in order to, like, bounce off of it in order to, like... Can I knock this back out? Oh, there's an... I was like, oh, I can knock, like, this wizard's, like, blast back at him, and then I can, like, you know, jump on that other thing in order to reach the top of that thing there so I can get the piece of treasure. And now I missed it. Oh, well. I think we're at the end of the stage already, actually. I think this is it. There we go. There's the big boy. So, my old friend, the day has finally come. I can't do, like, you know, based on his stature and his look, I'd like to give him a Conquest from Invincible voice, but I can't do, like, the, Negan drawl or the, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. This will be our final duel. Should we not lay down our shovels and part as equals? The Order has no equals. Surely you can recognize power. Join us. I don't think I'm getting it right, but you know what? It's fine. You've forgotten our oath. What happens to the proud warrior I knew? No more words. The bitter cold will claim you. Yeah, not quite, but you know what I'm going for. Polar Knight is kind of like one of the more interesting, like, boss enemies. We can knock his snowballs back, but they will not do anything to him. But, like, he's like a fellow shovel knight, and I love that his shovel is like an actual, like, snow shovel. But yeah, I love, like, Polar Knight as like this like big Viking snow shovelist. Whoops. Yeah, and he knows how to counter us. Oh no! Oh, okay, I beat him. Okay, I didn't realize I was doing that much damage to him, and lucky I beat him like that, otherwise I would have been dead. I would have landed on those spikes, it would have been over. But, you know, like, Polar Knight, I wish he got his own DLC campaign. There is so much implications about, like, who he and Shovel Knight were at one point. Like, you know, I wish we got, like, a Snow, or, like, a Polar Knight DLC. But, sorry. He sounds like Stoic the Vast in my head. Yes, actually, that is exactly what he would sound like. I didn't think about that. Like Stoic from How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, that is exactly what the vibe he gives off. But another sub-boss. And yes, I'm sure some people are way into Snow or Polar Knight being the, like, big and Dilfy. What magic is this? Power, honor, the traits of a respectable warrior. Sir, I don't believe we've met. We meet today on the field of battle. We have both defeated many knights and have traveled far. Seeing a shovel, you're as beautiful as the day I lost you. That's great. Today we fight. Stand aside. You and I have no reason to battle. Conflict is a reason unto itself, brave knight. Today you'll be tested. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm trying to remember his deal. Like, all, like, the sub-bosses have, like, lore. What was it? Rez from, like, that, like, traveling warrior kid we found. He actually has relevance to the Spectre Knight campaign. And this guy's no pushover. He's pretty tough, but we got him. Ha! I've been bested, but barely. You still need training to overcome what lies ahead. Farewell, Shovel Knight. Yeah, he's a mysterious one. My wedding, we played For the Dancing and Dreaming as this procession song. Oh, that's adorable. That's beautiful. All right. Ooh. No, wait, hold on. We got to go to the village real quick. Because now we can afford that last magic upgrade. Man, sorry. Alright, just give him the dialogue, but yeah. Oh no, there's another magic upgrade. It does go to 100? I remember it being at 90. Maybe I'm just forgetting. It's been a while. But okay, 9,000 for one more magic upgrade, easy. Okay, now with that, we got Polar Knight out of the way. Let's go for Tinker Knight. But yeah, here we go. Clockwork. Tinker Knight's level is, like, very twisty. Like, it's pretty straightforward, but there's, like, so many different things. Like, he's kind of, like, got some... Sorry. He's kind of got some things, you know, in common with Plague Knight. With, like, you know, exploding mice, but in this case, they're robots, and, like, a bunch of other stuff. It's like he's the mechanical one... Whoops. Now that works out. Well, okay. I didn't think I could do that, but then again, I could have, like, phased through it. Oh, wait, don't break that, otherwise I can't get back up. There we go. Ladder. Okay, that's a delicate dance. Now we gotta do that again. And I got the phase locket equipped because in case we mess up, there we go. I see the sparkling, but we don't need to do any fishing now. Like, we're good. Fishing gets you some stuff. Fishing gets you, like, a lot of extra rewards, like, early on. Now, like, we don't have to really worry about that with as far as we are in. There we go. Whoops. Get out of here. Okay. Whoops. Ah, damn it. Ouch. Yeah, these guys kind of look like they have, like, price guns as they shoot, like, these big cogs. That's the way, that's the main path. This is the optional path, I think. No, oh no. Amazing I didn't die there. There we go. Yep, secret path. Ow. Like these munchy rabbit things. Get out of here. Yeah, we gotta drop down from this layer. Whoops. To get to this other side. I knew I missed it and I just didn't react fast enough to use the amulet or the locket. Wait, we don't need to go there. That was close. Whoops. I think this is going to lead us to the treasure or the item for this area. There it is. Here we go. All right. Yeah, I have what you need. Buy the weapon, the mobile gear. Now this thing's interesting. No, get out of here, Chester. Chester! I'm trying to use the thing. There we go. We got a little gear we can summon that we can ride. Yeah, it can jump small gaps. And can, go in air for a few seconds after it, rolls off of something. It's really useful. Oh, okay. We're fine. Okay. Woo! Okay. Okay, yeah, getting across here. We use the mobile gear, give us a little bit of a leg up. Ah, oh, freaking Christ. I was like, I got it! Okay, at least the checkpoint is right there, so we can fix this. Whoops. Trying to carefully not bash my face. God damn it! It's so simple. And like this level, or this section is kind of famous for like a Game Grumps like clip of like them playing in co-op, and it just sort of like, you know, dying over and over and over again, trying to like recover their gold, and they just lost so much more than what they lost, or what they recovered. Whoop. I don't think I'll make that jump. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's moving. Oh, I got my head squished. That is gotta be, like, getting your head trapped like that is gonna be bad anyways. Your own metal helmet, like, squashing around your face. Ugh. Damn rat. There we go. There we go. Got all that. There we go. A little bit of health recovery. Whoop. Okay, right. That's not an instant death. Still not great. Sorry. Damn it! Suppose I can just get rid of him. Now I don't have to worry about dodging his thing. Here we go. Whoops! Okay. I just thought, it's like, I can make this jump. Whoa, no. There we go. I'm trying to remember. Okay, there we go. We can just shortcut out of there. That's fine. That... Let's see. I mean, if we go down... Because I think that ladder comes up from where we were. So we pick the alternate path. Right, auto-scroll section. I forgot about this. I need to get, like, the locket ready. Whoops. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Trying to bounce to not get whisked away by, like, the conveyor belts. So I can, like, think of a strategy. I'm now remembering, it's like, right, this cost me so many, like, restarts when I was doing my, no checkpoints run. Whoops. Okay, I think we're good. I'm trying to see if there's anything else hidden. Oh, God. Okay. It's just off screen, but I think, like, the other thing that extends is what saved me there. But, yeah, I think this is the last... Yeah, this is the last checkpoint. So we're up to the boss. We're up to Tinker Knight. Just thinking. Look at the wee little guy. He's so small. Tinker Knight, did you make all the did you make all that noise? I can't think straight. I have so much work to do. Just work on letting me past, little friend. Oh, big words, Tin Man. I'll show you a thing or two. I did this wrong. Yeah, if he uses gear on him, he dies in one shot. And now the real fight begins. Yeah. This can go, like, super... Whoops. Ah, I missed it. This can be either really super easy or super fast, depending on what you do. Ah, damn it. Because, like, yeah, his drill you can use as a platform, but you gotta watch out for, like, his, like, shoulder rockets. And then you can just, like, keep bouncing on his head, but then he moves. Yeah, we got him with, like, a good swing. So, like, he is pretty exploitable like this, but you can, yeah, bounce on everything if you set him up right. As long as you, like, watch his, like, the shoulder rockets, you can kind of, like, stay on him for the most part. Ah, damn it. Ouch. Just bonk him on the head. Damn it. There we go. I used a gear to run over his face. Eh. There we go. Actually, the female variant of Tinker Knight is really cute. There we go. Alright, one more, like, main level. Layer of Propeller Knight, the flying machine. The flying machine's, like, the toughest level. Well, besides the final one. Oh, damn it. Well, no, we need... I was thinking, it's like, oh, we had enough to go get that magic upgrade. But then again, now we have the money still to, like, buy the weapon we find here, too. Like, this is a really cool aesthetic level, but, like, it is tough. Because kind of like a Treasure Knight's level, we're being, like, dragged around by, like, the water. Would rather be shoveling than at work. Yeah. Honestly, I'd rather be taking a shovel and, like, actually just, like, digging than being at work, right? Or being at work. Like, I mean, the other week I played a game about digging a hole on stream, and that was a lot of fun. Because, like, yeah, there is something about just, like, digging, and I never really thought about it until I watched, like, a video essay by Jacob Geller about it. It was, like, there's, like, this urge to just, like, dig, to see what there is if you just, like, took a area that was untouched and just started to, like, make a hole, and then just seeing where it took you. There's something about that that just, like, screams adventure and makes you just want to, like, explore. Hopefully work is going okay. Whoops. Oh, God. Yeah, the wind catches you. Like, you are just, like, at the behest of the elements. Damn, start of the level. Yeah, Propeller Knight's level is, like, really tough. Sorry. It's like Mega Man stages that, like, drag you with the wind. Woo! Shoot. I'm a dwarf at digging a hole, a diggy diggy hole. Whoops. Oh, God. We're fine. Ah, freaking electric jelly. Okay. I've missed some gems, but it's fine. Yeah, this level's tough. And, like, some of the enemies are really strong, too. Like well, we already got Propeller Knight as a main enemy. Damn it. The checkpoint was there. I already forgot. Yes, good. Okay. Or I'm thinking about, you know, the song from Lion King when I have dig, dig, dig a tunnel. Ah, get out of here. Man, Whoops, that was close. Oh, damn it. Yeah, again, Propeller Knight's level is tough, and I am getting cocky. Like, it all works out. Why did I do that? How did I make that mistake? Okay, well, if I kept all my money, I would have definitely had enough to, like, you know, buy the weapon when we eventually find Chester and, you know, buy the, or, like, magic upgrade. Now, we probably still can, but I feel stupid. Yeah, damn it. I forgot that wasn't a platform. Like, you got, like, these screens that, like, you know, obscuring your... Not obscuring you either. They're just, like, you know, they're just, like, there's nothing behind them. I need to grab the phase locket out and get that ready. There we go. Yeah. Right, I forgot this has, like, sub-boss. Whoops. There we go. Not that bad. Okay, I was thinking, it's like, there's gotta be a secret on that wall. Like, there's nothing, like, signifying it, but it's like, it's gotta be there, right? Okay. Whoops. Oh, no. We're good. There we go. You gotta, like, time things right. I was gonna say, I feel like there's a treasure here. There we go. What am I missing? I don't know if I can make this jump, or unless... Nope, I think we need, like, actually the item from this level in order to get over that gap. I don't think we missed it, did we? Did I make a mistake? I guess we'll find out. Maybe I missed the item for the stage. Okay, if I did... we can still get it from Chester if we go to buy it off him from the village. I'm just surprised. Frickin'. Get out of here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're getting subtly pushed back by the wind, and so now we gotta, like, fight against it to, like, platform. Oh, no. This is bad. We're good. We're good. We're good. There we go. We're getting close. Oop, we're fine. Oh, no. We're good. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, and of course you can't knock them off the stage because they can fly. Alright, this is a tricky section. Because, yeah, the wind shifts. Whoops, okay. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, like the wind is now shifting in, like, rapid patterns. Ah, damn it. I lost my momentum. We're almost there. We're almost at the end of this level. Frick! Yeah, we definitely missed Chester. I don't know how I did. I think maybe I know where I might have missed him at, but it's fine. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get that money back. Shoot! Okay, we're fine. Okay, we managed to get it back. I gotta remember the phase locket if that will help me in this. Okay, we're good. Oh, boy. Almost missed it. There we go. Yeah, that was it. Okay, now we're on to Propeller Knight. And he's a tough one. Haha, my petite blue friend. Ah, my petite blue friend. The sunset. She is beautiful, no? Get down here and face me, you gyroscopic gesture. Oh, so rude. My crew, they were not hospitable. My ship, it was not magnificent. I'm not here to be entertained. I must reach the Tower of Fate. Ah, business. No pleasure. Such a shame. Very well, then. En garde. Yeah, and Propeller Knight's one of the harder, like, order bosses. Whoa, like that. Just launching us in the air so we can skewer us. Get down here, you... Yeah, now he's put holes in the floor. And, you know, his whole shtick about pushing us. There we go, got him. Trust me, that went surprisingly well. Yeah, just short. I don't know if we'll have enough to do what I want to do, but we'll find out. But there we go. That's all the base levels. Actually, I just thought of something fun I can do. Okay. I forget if you can actually die in these sections. I got her. Nope. I got her. Okay, we're good. Sorry. Plug my phone for a bit while it's plugged into... Trust me, I wish I could use my work iPhone as a substitute to, you know, hook up VTube Studio on it so I don't have to use my base phone for it, but no, that wouldn't fly. I'm sure you can imagine. Right. Oh, that's right. No, I need to go get a thing first. Return everything to the state it was before. Yes, because I need to get things. Okay, yeah, I missed the item in Chester's or in the stage. So if we go back to go talk to Chester, he should have it. But then we should still be able to get the upgrades. Sorry. Yeah. I think it's more expensive if you don't find it in level, but yeah, the propeller blade giving us like a side or a dash attack, which is great. So now we can get the maximum magic upgrade. I thought 9,000, I thought it was, or 8,000, I thought it was 9,000. But then we got that meal ticket from that, from being those bosses. And now that cracks us over to 10. There we go. And yeah, we got the propeller, which just jets us across the stage. And now we can do frigid flight, which we don't really need to, actually, but... Whoops! And I died. I go, it's like, we don't even really need to do this. Like, we got, like, all the, like, treasure we need, but, you know... Whoops, I don't know what I was thinking there. But yeah, like, the propeller blade is a lot of fun, the propeller dagger. As you just, like, fly across the screen, and, like, it just can cover so many gaps. It gives you, like, that little bit of extra movement. Shoot! Okay. I mean, we don't really need it, so you know what? We're going to abandon this. I'm going to be petty. Then again, I think I might get an achievement out of it, but we're going to carry on because we're got the final levels. We got 3 levels to go. And actually, I'm going to do something real quick. Hold on. Let me respond to something real quick. Just a second. Sorry, responding to something real quick. Now we'll get back to the attention. Okay, because there's a cool feature in Shovel Knight, the body swap mode. I talked about this at the beginning of the game, but now that people are actually here, yeah, body swap, it can actually change the gender of, like, all the major characters and knights, including pronouns and everything. And so you can randomize or change, like, the genders of all of Shovel Knight themselves and all the different bosses. So, you know, that's a lot of fun, or at least all the, like, the main bosses. So, for reasons, we will do opposite for all, like, the current characters, which will probably... One appearance at the next level? Yeah, that's fine. But so we can get into the next level. This is just like a fun little thing. It's just like a cool customization piece because it's new, unique designs. Because yeah, now we got like Femme Shovel Knight, and they've got like kind of like they're a little bit taller. The pauldrons are different, and the horns are like smaller on the like helmet. It's a cool design, and you know every Order of No Quarter member also has a alternate design, and we'll get to that. Oh no. And I missed the frickin' thing. Okay. So yeah, this is like a 3-stage gauntlet. And of course, like, they are really hard levels, like, especially trying to do it no checkpoint. Damn it. Whoops. Okay, we're fine. Whoa, okay. Whoops. Okay, we saved ourselves barely. Damn it. God. Oh, and of course the enemy drops a bomb. Whoops. Like, as I recall, like, the levels aren't actually that long, but they're really hard. Shoot. Oh, god damn it. I thought I'd be able to, like, get through that. I was like, perfect! And then it's just sort of like, oh wait, no, I get squish. Thought I was too early again. But yeah, we're almost done. I didn't honestly, like, plan on, like, doing, like, a long play, and, like, going through the whole game. But, like, we're far enough where it's like, yeah, we can do this. Oh, no. I made a mistake. Damn it! I thought I could save myself. Yeah, like, this is tough. The rain effect is so cool. Yeah, it's so nice. And, like, the coloration in the background, just like this noxious, like, how it's bouncing off everything. It is just, like, it is so, like, cool and, like, disturbing. Yeah, I gotta use the propeller blade more. Because this is the point. Whoa, that was close. Let's not get jumpy. Look at the patterns. Oh, sure, those guys can't get squashed, or at least they're not standing in places where they will get squashed. But trying to move on. Okay, and you know, we're getting like a mishmash of like, the mechanics from throughout the game. So now we got like the Plague Knight barrels that explode. We got like these samurai enemies that are really tough. And you can even see one like hanging out there. Just get past him. There we go. Chopped off his head before he could strike. Because I'm trying to remember, you know, the game is accommodating, like, playstyles because you can, like, I think it's another achievement for, like, beating the game without, like, getting any of the special items, which is very doable. I think I have done a playthrough like that. It's been a while. Don't break that. And now we got the silhouette silhouette from the Spectre Knight Spectre Knight stage. It's a mishmash, you know. This is the final gauntlet. I'm just trying to like get through it right now. And, you know, based on the enemy's attack patterns, they're using abilities from, like, all throughout the game in different stages. We don't need to grab that, actually. Whoop. Well, you gotta be... Now, like, the rain effect is very important for this. Because, look, you can see where it's hitting and what platforms it's not. So you know not to jump on certain places. There we go. Black Knight. Actually, did their design change? Whoops, I didn't mean to skip. Oh, yeah, we got now male enchantress, or enchanter, I guess. Okay, so body swap mode did go through. It's hard to tell with Black Knight. Are you guarding my tower? Have you finally decided to join us? You may kneel and pledge your loyalty now. Now I gotta do, like, different voices for every character. I will swap it back after the next level, so it will go back to default for the final. For the last time, I answer to no one. Very well. Here's a tiny taste of the power you spurned. Black Knight! I warned you to stay away. Yeah, now I've, like, really switched up. And I can only do, like, 2 girl voices. Not really. But it's kind of interesting that Femme Black Knight is actually, like, way bulkier. Meteor Swarm! Oh, God. Oh, no, they can dig those up, but we can't. There we go. But, oh, wait, no, that's right. Sorry, I was thinking it's just like, wait, isn't there another phase to this Black Knight fight? No, it's different in other versions. Lady Knight in black and red, yep. This has gone far enough. Whatever you've been trying to do, you can't reach him. Well, you may be right. We may already be lost. But I can't let go of hope. By now, surely you see who I'm trying to save. I do. Do you know a way to bring him back? I haven't tried any beyond words. His magic is so powerful. I didn't have the courage. Go. Just don't hurt him, or you'll have to answer to me. Hints. Again, now I've swapped, like, all the pronouns around, so it's like, what are we talking about again? Okay, but the Tower of Fate Ascent. Keep on going. Still Femme Shove. That doesn't sound right, but... And now we got, like, the water Forgot about the spikes. We hit so many spikes. But yeah, now we got, like, the water section, like in Tower Knights. Or, no, Tower Knight, Treasure Knights level. Okay, we missed some treasure, but again, we're kind of, like, dashing towards the end of the game. Okay, at least the checkpoint was right there. Again, these levels are obviously, like, the toughest because they're the final ones. Especially trying to do, like, challenge runs, like, don't use, like, or don't have certain items or, break all the checkpoints. It is so tough. This level especially. And we'll get there. I think this is the level that did break me on my, no checkpoints run. Or maybe, I don't remember if I finished it. Because I just remember it was so tough. I spent hours trying to beat this level, like, with no checkpoints. All right, now we got, like, the moving statue from Polar Knight's section. Yeah, get him out of here. Gotta time it right. Don't you dare kill me. Ah, you son of a... I should have... You know what? It's like, how could I have gotten through that? I should have used the horn. Okay. Yeah, that's tough. Nope. Good. Okay, we're fine. Get out of here. Okay, Jesus. Oh, wait, there's a second one. Let's not forget. There we go. I knew that was a special one. All right, Tinker Knight adjacent section. Almost there. Now we just do this right. Whoops. God. Okay, that was my fault. Again, these levels aren't long. They're just really tough because they mix and match everything. And just sort of like, the platforming is so tight and fast. But we're almost there. Then we'll get to the real reason I initiated body swap mode at this point of the game. Because I figured it'll show off as much as possible. Got that real quick. Ah, damn it. Nope. Oh, no. Okay, that was close. I'm not out of the woods yet. Explosive rats. Get out of here. Okay. Cutting it really close. But I think we're out of here. Nope, it's still auto-scrolling up. Okay, we got through it. Yeah, that ascent is really tough. Whoops. Lots of food. And a checkpoint. There we go. Oh, hey, everybody. And, like, this is a great bit. We're just sort of like, all right, we got to go a little bit farther. And we dropped into the middle of everybody. And, again, body swap mode. So now here's the femme version of every, like, major boss fight. Oh, now this is rich. Again, like, all the voices are not going to be, Queen Knight. Who let this peasant in to spoil our sumptuous supper? Hardly surprised that you've yet again set foot where you don't belong. We should punish you. You're in deep now. We want a rematch. My new plans have no flaws. You can't win this time. A battle royale then. Marvelous. Who will go first?
Pass the salt.
Pass the salt. I don't know. But here we go. There we go. We got Gilf, Polar Knight. And so, yeah, it's a Mega Man style, like, fight every boss. They're a little bit weaker. Your room is full of scary ladies. I'm jealous. Oh, God. Nope. There we go. There we go. But everyone's design is so cool, too. Like, I love, Treasure Knight's design. Like, it's so, like, again, I like bulky Treasure Knight, but I like how, like, much smaller everything is. And kind of like the, like, almost dress they have now because of, you know, just, like, the sleeker build. And yeah, this Battle Royale, fighting every member of the Order of No Quarter, I think everyone's technically got, like, half health in terms of, like, actual damage output. But, you know, it's still pretty tough. Again, especially if you play in a way that has no checkpoints or no items. Yep, here comes Witchy Plague Knight. Frickin' get out of here. Damn it. There we go. Okay, here comes, you know, Femme Propeller Knight. I like her design, too. Like, you know, looks even more like a fencer rather than like a male Propeller Knight being like like an airship captain. No, you can't do that. You can't summon cavalry while we're in the middle of a thing. Oh, missed. Almost got her. There we go. There we go. Queen Knight. How regal. Yeah, amazingly, yeah, they shoot confetti, or they can shoot confetti that rains down, so you gotta weave between that. They didn't really have a chance to use that, in the first fight. But there we go. Next, Spectre Knight. And Spectre Knight, one of the best designs in the game, even in Femme version. I kind of wish, because Body Swap mode isn't in the DLCs, as I recall, so I wish we could play as, like, Femme Spectre throughout the entire base of that game. You know, she looks great. Oh yeah, I gotta be using my items more, because that would really help. Gotcha. There we go. Size Dreamily. Yep. Tiny Tinker Knight. I think in this form we can still one-shot. Yep, we can still one-shot Tinker Knight with the gear. Oh, that's right. Because I forgot this also second phase. But yeah, you got Tinker Knight's little pigtails. Just gotta keep bouncing on Tinker Knight. Yes, take that out of context. Oh, so close. That's so rude. Poor Tinker Knight. They're fine. They're fine. They got their mech still. I forgot about that. There we go. Now there goes Tinker Knight. Yeah, and I also love like Mole Knight. Mole Knight is like not really one of my favorites of like the base game. Femme Mole Knight, that mane of hair, that like thick body, hell yes. Yeah, we can knock back some of the glowing There we go. Yeah, that's a gauntlet, but, you know, that went really well. And also the daisy chain of all the bosses, which is a funny bit of, like, where did they all go if they fell? A fellow tinker down, have to pay respects. Give us a hand, Shovel Knight. You wouldn't leave us to hang here, would you? Oh, that's right, we can dig them all up. I almost left them behind. Now we can see them in, like, all their glory. Like, yeah, their designs are great. Like, everyone looks so good, you know, in this. And even look down at, like, stripped down Spectre Knight. My defeat is of no concern. The enchanter cannot be stopped by any mere mortal. So, yeah, I figured it'd be fun to, like, body swap and then, like, yeah, check out everyone's design in, like, Femme version. It's great. Shield Knight is not going to get a chance, but, you know, everyone looks good. It's just a neat little feature that it's just, like, unique designs. All right. We're going to do a default body swap again. Whoops. Yeah. I'm going to go back to the defaults for the final level, but, you know, I figured that'd be a nice splash. Whoop. All right, that didn't work out great. Yeah, this is another short level, but it's like, it's a tough one because it's the last one. Oh yeah, no, wait, that's right. No, in this version it's different. Because there are actually additional bosses. There are additional bosses depending on what version of the game you had. And so, like, I originally played on PlayStation 4, and they actually, because this came out on Wii U first, as I recall. But if you played the PS4 version, they were secret bosses, or depending on what console you had, it had different boss fights. And so you could get it in the PlayStation version, you'd get a secret boss fight against Kratos from God of War. I'm serious. It was a whole thing. It even has, like, implications that it's kind of canon to God of War itself. And then meanwhile, in the Xbox version, you'd fight the Battletoads. Sorry, moving slowly. I think we're good. Yeah, in the Xbox version, you'd fight the Battletoads. And I don't think there was ever a secret additional boss in a Nintendo version. But in the Nintendo versions of the game had, like, additional things, like bonuses when you were playing in co-op mode and amiibo support. But, yeah, with the release of Shovel Knight DX, whenever that comes out, like the remake of Shovel Knight almost, it is actually apparently going to add alternate secret bosses that are going to be, you know, the console exclusive bosses are going to be changed out to be, like, you know, more widespread. So they're going to have supplements. So lots of cool stuff. But anyways, Enchantress. It's a beautiful night, isn't it? Shield Knight, come with me. Let us leave this place. And that's the reveal. How pitiful, clinging to false hope, chasing ghosts. So, have you come to slay me, Knight, to avenge your beloved? Gaze into my eyes. See how fearful I am? Watch me cower as you draw your blade. I don't need a blade to fight evil, Shield Knight. I know you aren't lost forever. You haven't the slightest hope of defeating me, but I won't stop you from trying, so please. Let us dance together into the abyss. And here we go. Yeah, like, when you really think about it, like, it comes together as just sort of like, whatever happened and however the Shovel Knight and Shield Knight got separated, Shield Knight ended up becoming the Enchantress and getting corrupted by some magic. Whoops. I'm maybe might be taking a little bit too much unnecessary damage. Get back up here. Shoot. Ah, damn it. Almost. There we go. Shield Knight! And what we've been training for the entire game, to catch her. You got me. If only I had known, I would have come sooner. You knew I was still there, even though it seemed hopeless. You never gave up on me. I will never give up on you. I will follow you to the end of the world. It appears that maybe you have. What's happening? Oh no. When the amulet shattered, the magic within it was released. It's already gathering. It will escape and wreak havoc on everything. Unless we stop it. Unless we stop it. We can destroy it for good, here and now. But we're both weak from battle. I've never been more ready. Come on, Shovel Knight. Let's fight together, like old times. Power couple. Now, stay close to me. And yeah, with body swap mode, you can make this like a lesbian or like gay couple. It's great. But yeah, boosted up Enchantress. I wonder if the Enchanter is different. I wonder if this boss is... I don't know. Maybe I've not fought that way before. I wonder... Oh, sorry, Shield Knight. How romantic. Yeah, it's actually really sweet. I wonder if this boss looks different if you got, like, male or, like, Enchanter. Oh. Yeah, and Shield Knight can now, like, jump in the way. I need to grab... Oops, wrong button. Oh, sorry, Shield Knight. I'm way over here. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no! Damn it! What, Aiden? Okay. Okay, we don't have to start that section over. We don't have to beat Enchantress base to get to her again. I could not remember. Do I still got my Ichor? No, I do not. And yeah, the teamwork between Shovel Knight and Shield Knight is great mechanically here. Shield Knight, I love you. You could have put me in a better position. Whoops. Okay. Oh no. Oh, that was close. I almost fell off. No! Freaking Christ. I slipped. Damn it. I made a mistake and I slipped. One more shot. I was literally going to pull out the horn. And I figured that would have been enough for the final shot. Now I kind of wasted those bullets. Whoops. There we go. Okay, that time was just like a great combo. It's over, Shovel Knight. This place is falling apart. We have to get out of here. Let's go. I know a path. Shield Knight. Black Knight. Black Knight. Thank goodness you're here. Shovel Knight is wounded. Take him and get outside. No, I can't leave you behind. How will you escape? This magic is too strong. I can't hold out much longer. Run! You can't deflect it. It will tear you apart. I'm so happy I got to see you both one last time. Yeah, take Shovel Knight. Save him. Promise me you'll save him. Yeah, now I'm wondering what the deal is with Black Knight and Shield Knight. If he also has like a big crush on her and he was jilted in the past. Or maybe there's a lot of things that it could be. I was thinking, wasn't there another phase to this? No, that was, I'm thinking of Spectre of Torment. And in Castlevania fashion, the castle goes down. There we go. Woo! Pridemore Keep, King Knight. Yeah, so now getting like the credits and just like what everything looks like at the end of the game. Yep, King Knight scrubbing the floors of the castle he took over. Oh! Troupple Pond. Everyone dancing and celebrating. How nice. Whew. The Lich Yard, Spectre Knight. The life of the party. Spectre Knight's just chilling. He's actually doing very well. Good for them. Iron Whale, Treasure Knight. That would be Flail Knight, the itty bitty that hungers for kneecaps and elbows. Yep, no treasure for Treasure Knight. Plague Knight. Advanced Potion class. Just like chugging different potions, and he's got 2 maidens with him. How fun. Lost City Mole Knight. Excavations and Expeditions. Yeah, Mole Knights found their calling in just doing like excavation. The Wandering Travelers. Yeah, the various enemies we fought along the way, always ready for battle. Yeah, I forget what their lore implications are, except for the kid. But yeah, just like them, just like traveling around fighting evil, awesome. Flying Machine, Propeller Knight. I don't know why they did like the extras before the knights, but whatever. Living the life carefree. Propeller Knight, bisexual king / queen, if you're using body swap. Tinker Knight, toys for the children. Oh, how sweet. Oh, that's adorable. I forgot about that. Aw. Tinker Knight just might actually be a kid. Polar Knight. Stoic, and he took off his helmet, though. Just staring out into the distance. Maybe there's redemption for him yet. Again, out of everybody, I wish Polar Knight, you know, I think it would have been unrealistic for every Order of North Quarter member to get a full campaign DLC, but I was really hoping Polar Knight would get one. Safe at last. I kept my promise, Shield Knight. Rest well, Shovel Knight, until we meet again. Shovel of Hope. Feat accomplished. Victory. There we go. That's the base game of Shovel Knight beaten. And yeah, like, less than 4 hours is actually, like, pretty quick. But also, yes, I've played this through loads of times. Father of Hiccup, Horrendous Haddock the Third. Yeah, I played through this loads of times. So, like, I was very familiar with a lot of the mechanics, a lot of things, a lot of treasures, and just, like, what I was needing to do. But it was still so much freaking fun. That was great. Oops. And Shield Knight's okay. And she found her way back to her boy. Aww. It's so freaking sweet. You do not get a lot with them, but it does so much with so little. Like, obviously, I'd like to see even more, but that's great. That's so nice. It was nice listening to this. Sad it's over. Yeah. Like, trust me, I am very tempted to, like, jump into another campaign or just, like, let's go for the speedrun record. No, no, no. So cute. The end. Like, trust me, it's like, I could keep this going. Like, that'd definitely be, like, a stream goal, maybe, like, later on in the future. A new quest awaits. Select a completed night profile to begin. Yeah, New Game Plus, challenge modes, listen and enjoy the music of Shovel Knight. Yeah. So there is so much more. So yeah, there's challenge modes for, like, little, like, bonuses. There's, yeah, New Game Plus, so you just go again. And I've got, like, completed profiles. Yeah, 3.5 hours. We got, let's see. Yeah, we got over half of the music notes, and there's still stuff we're missing. Like, we could go to, hold on, wait. If we go back to regular profile, I'm trying to remember. Okay, yeah. There's, like, no extra, like, console boss. There is, like, the Hall of, you know, no, not there. The Hall of Champions, which is actually the memorial for all the Kickstarter backers that, like, helped the game out. So that's really nice. But yeah, no, Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope. It is such a freaking good game. And there's so much replayability between, like, the different feats and the different quests you can do. You know, attain all this, do 100% completion, yeah, unlock all the equipment, so, you know, build up money, buy the armors that, even if you don't use them, but they got customization to your playstyle if you want to do that. Hit enemies with reflected projectiles, defeat all the wandering travelers, finish the game without dying, finish any stage without taking damage, finish the game without spending any money, destroy every possible checkpoint in the game, destroy 5 enemies within 5 seconds using chaos spheres. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. So there's, like, you know, challenge modes to try and, like, beat the game in different ways or without using certain items, beat the game without collecting relics, finish the game within 1 hour and 30 minutes, emerge unscathed from a boss fight. Yeah, like, there's a lot here. And that is just it on Switch. Yep, it's on every console right now. It's on Switch, it's on Xbox, it's on PlayStation. Again, it's like $40, but again, this is not only just Shovel Knight, but it is also the DLC campaigns that got added for free. So with the whole bundle together, it is kind of it makes sense why the price is the way it is. Because then we got Plague of Shadows, where we can play as Plague Knight, and he's got a whole different play style about, like, combining bombs together. Need good games? I can recommend you some, but we'll get into that. But yeah. You can play as Plague Knight, and again, I think he's got the weakest campaign, but he also has kind of a nice little, like, love story with Mona, and yeah, he's got, like, very customizable gameplay with different bomb types. Then you got Spectre of Torment playing as Spectre Knight, and it actually goes really in depth about, like, his storyline and, like, his backstory kind of before becoming Spectre Knight. and he's got amazing gameplay. It is the hardest of the like games in this collection, but like it's Ninja Gaiden basically. It is tough, but like the gameplay is so cool and there's so much customization. And then there's King of Cards, the King Knight DLC, and it's like he's got like a very broad, like forceful, like he kind of plays like a WarioWare game, or not WarioWare, but like a Wario. He plays like Wario kinda in his playstyle. And plus it's got like a, you know, a like card game built into it too, and that's what the whole thing is based around. It's not only like adventuring to these levels, which all also like change up. It's like kind of like the same base levels, but they all are like different enough to accommodate each like different play or character's play style. And yeah, King Knight also has like a whole like card game built into it too. And unfortunately, that was the last of the DLC. But then they added Showdown mode, which is kind of like Smash Bros, like Shovel Knight Smash Bros. I do have an extra 50 right now. You do. That's up to you on how you want to spend it. but yeah, different play modes, like a tower or ladder match for like different endings. And I think you can unlock more characters. Because yeah, then you can play as like a bunch of the other characters, including this is the only way to play as certain characters like Black Knight, Shield Knight, Polar Knight. Are there different costumes? Wait, hold on. Alright, different colors. And we also got body swap modes. Yeah, like we got... Oh. Okay, not everyone's got, like, body swap. I was thinking, so different colors, but, like, Shovel Knight's got body swap of it, applicable. I thought, like, oh, Shield Knight, we can, like, use them. But, yeah, like, Smash Bros. Shovel Knight, which I don't think works super great, I'll be honest, but, you know, it's still, like, it's there. But I think you can unlock everybody else. Yeah, like, this is a whole game mode in of itself, of just, like, unlocking stages, unlocking items, I think you can unlock every other, like, playable, like, or at least every other member of Order of No Quarter. I don't remember exactly. Again, out of all of it, this is the mode I mess with the least, but, again, it's there. But, yeah, in theory, though, when Shovel Knight DX comes out, it's just going to be the base Shovel of Hope game, but, again, it's going to be a complete overhaul with, like, slight graphical changes. It's going to be, like, pseudo 3D. It's actually going to have more character options, new bosses, so you're actually going to be able to play as, like, Polar Knight and, like, those other characters in, like, kind of like a game-breaking way. You know, it's not going to be, like, dedicated to them, but it's going to be more customization. And I don't know what is taking that game so long. It was announced a while ago, and now Mina the Hollower is coming out in a couple of days. But yeah, no, Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, it is an immaculate game, and you know, again, Shovel Knight by itself is fantastic. And that is before all the DLCs, all the extra stuff, all the customization, all the replayability, and just like the style. Like, Shovel Knight is so good. It's so good, it actually became a problem for Yacht Club, because I guess Yacht Club actually had, like, some issues and ran into financial problems, because the problem is their spin-offs didn't sell quite as well as they'd hoped. What was it, Pocket Dungeon and Dig? Like, they were fine, but I go back to this one for a reason. And they released the other expansions and updates for free. They, you know, if you bought the base game of Shovel Knight for like 15 or 20 bucks, I don't remember. It was really cheap when it first came out. You know, and they gave you the other expansions, the other characters for free. And I guess that actually put a lot of financial strain on them. So they actually did say, like, we're honest, like, if Mina the Hollower does not do well, it might be the end of Yacht Club. And it's like, that's a tragedy. Like, that's crazy. That's such like a, you know, for a company that made such like an amazing game, that they are that close to ruin, or at least supposedly. On Lunch Now, how's it going? Just wrapped up, actually. We just finished the game. I did not intend to long play this, but that's how it ended up turning out. So yeah, beat the full game of Shovel Knight. There's a lot more to go. You know, I don't... It wasn't my plan to. This was going to be a short stream, just like chill out to. But yeah, I ended up beating a full run of Shovel Knight from scratch in a little under 3.5 hours. I think that's pretty good. And there is more stuff to do. There is more stuff to find, really. And like, there's challenge modes and all that. But I think that's good for now. And then, yeah, there's playing through the other, campaigns in the future, potentially, too. I don't know if I'll do those on stream. I might do long plays of those, because I've been meaning to do that for a long time. I'd rather support the developer with the expensive game and the DLC than pay less and have a good dev die. Yeah, that's the thing. But okay, I shouldn't make guarantees. I can't say that for sure. I think Mina the Hollower is going to do amazing. I've already got my pre-order down. Like, I think it's going to be killer. But, so I think Yacht Club's going to be okay. But, in this climate, that is no guarantee. So I can't be that confident, but I think they're going to be all right. But no, Shovel Knight is really good. Really enjoy it. If you like, platformers, it takes a bit to get used to. It takes muscle memory to figure out the pogo, the timing, the secrets, and everything. But it is really good. Let's hope. Let's hope. Shovel of hope, if you will. But yeah, all right. I ate breakfast before I started streaming, and after that, I am really hungry, so I am throwing on a pizza. So, but yeah, thanks for everyone who swung by for however briefly or for however long. Thank you, NB, for sticking around the whole time. Hopefully, I've been able to keep you a little bit distracted from work. But yeah, with that, this went really well. But yeah, Shovel Knight, it's a really good game, and yeah, the thing is, I want to play it again. Like, I just finished it, I now want to play it again, and I still want to do, like, the long play, and just, like, put it on YouTube, like, the regular long play, and put it as a separate video on YouTube. Like, I just want to keep playing Shovel Knight. It is so freaking good. Like, I was addicted to it for a good while. I tried to do all the challenges. I almost, like, platinumed, effectively, the base game before the DLC came out. And that was hard, because, again, there were challenge modes for not getting special items, not dying, not taking damage in, like, levels, and all that. But, scratching my nose. But anyways, no, good stream. Thank you for those who stuck by, swung by, and everything. This was fun. I had other stuff I had planned today, and I should get to that after I eat. But thank you for watching, and hopefully you had a fun time for Shovelry. All right. So, with that all being said, taking a stretch. Okay, so with that all being said, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off. And thank you for watching me play Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope.